Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Cinema Sunday, grab a cold one, yeah, tune into Gorillas, everybody's there. Big screen flicks, lights turning down, kick back, let's get lost in sound. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorillas Land of Thoughts, it's our kind of day. In your worn out jeans with the lights down low, Gorilla's got the flicks, just press play, let's go. Every frame's a story, every song's a beat, feels like home with a southern heat. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorilla's Land of Thoughts, it's our kind of day. In your worn out jeans with the lights down low, Gorilla's got the flicks, just press play, let's go. Every frame's a story, every song's a beat, feels like home with a southern heat. Cinema Sunday, feel that southern groove, movies and laughter with a laid-back mood. Friends in the chat, we're here to stay, on Gorilla's Land of Thoughts, it's our kind of day. So let that film roll, let the credits rise, with Gorilla's crew, it's a sweet surprise. Cinema Sunday, it's our southern style, kicking back together, watching for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it!
You know the video I'm talking about, don't you, babe? Baby.
Why you calling him
And you know the true start I'm doing when we PvP calls the host babe.
Yeah, I there's really some days when I shouldn't drink so much. Yeah.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Ending in one.
But you know what the hell? Well, you know, I'm not going to retract it. You know, girl is a great friend, so why not call him a babe once in a while? You know.
Yeah. I could not resist it. I had to do it. But how's everyone doing tonight?
But I appreciate the bad love in the room. But come on, PvP.
No,
I'm still not even kicking that dead yet.
Yeah, I'm having a better night since we're going to do a movie. I've never seen this movie, by the way.
Oh my God! No, come on! Don't stop lying.
No, this is on my long list of movies where I have fucked up and never watched them. Yes, I admit it. What do you want me to lie? Do you want me to lie, Mikey? And say,
no.
I love this movie. I've seen it 100 times.
No, but I'm saying, like, you know, I'm sorry. If nobody has ever seen Independence Day, I'm like, okay, what cave did you just come out of? Like where'd you come from? Who are you? Sorry,
Mikey. I didn't come out of my cave. I came out from under my rock. Okay, get it right.
Okay, under the rock. There's a difference. Okay,
yeah,
I understand. Right. I got it. I'll get it right.
Well, there's probably great.
Right,
I'd be willing to bet I could list 100 classic movies, and half of them you haven't seen, Mikey. I would bet.
I bet that's true. I bet you've seen probably a lot more than I have.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh my God. God.
And that's official. I'm demonetized.
Oh my God.
I love it. It's great. I love it.
Gorilla. You've
Yeah,
outdone
so,
Coming at
yourself.
you with a AK-47 or
Yeah.
some kind of German machine gun.
You got a Uzi or something there? I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah, is
that
that
is.
like a Uzi? I don't know.
Jesus.
Okay.
Man, I
Germ,
just
how are
gotta
you
say,
doing?
girl outdid himself again with that one.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Germ, how are you? No, that
Okay.
was from Boomer. Phantom Boomer Explorers.
Wow. Wow.
Germ, how
Wow.
are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna
Not
say
too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Yeah, well,
how you
I'm
doing,
doing
bro?
all right. Besides the 2 fucking nails in my tire. Yeah,
Oh
What
yeah,
the
well,
fuck?
screwdriver.
Okay, so how did you get 2 nails in your tire?
well, one of them I ran over like a week ago. It's just slowly been leaking. That one's patchable, but the other one's in
fuck.
the sidewall that I ran over today.
How do you fucking get a nail in your sidewall? I'm confused.
It's on the bottom, right on the sidewall. They can only
Wow.
patch them if they're an inch from the sidewall.
Jesus.
Oh,
Well, you gotta
okay.
get a new tire then, it sounds like, Gorilla.
They are new tires. It's gotta be
Yeah.
3 months ago.
But that sounds like you gotta get another new tire.
Yeah, I wish Life would start using some lube.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That sucks. You know,
Yeah.
if I was financially better off and I could trust Canada Post to deliver the lube to you, I would send it right now.
You'll
But
send me the lube, all right.
yeah, I would send you the lube. Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and say hi to
Well,
everybody in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Gorilla
Oh.
certainly nailed it.
Yes, he did.
You're saying Gorilla's tire nailed it. Is that what you're meaning to sit down?
All right, let's say hi to everybody in the chat. They're eagerly waiting for our wonderful movie here. Oh, damn it, my mouse is going on. I might have to switch to the new wired mouse I just bought.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Gorilla, tell me what's happening. Is your cat playing with your mouse again too much?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I just got back to the chat. I'm not playing the yawning thing again. All right, so Mikey says, coolness. We own this movie at Resurgence.
And
I didn't know they
Resurgence.
made us Resurgence. And Mikey,
Well, it's called Independence Day Resurgence, Gorilla. It's a sequel to it.
all right.
Not as good as the original.
So
Okay.
PvP says he's
Not
never
even
seen
close.
it.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
some kind of talk about wind. All right, so welcome, Seth. I sit down, and here is our tornado alarm here with Phantom Boomer Explorers. Whoopity whoop 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 whoop. Which I actually seen I almost got sucked into a tornado this weekend.
But how does he get it close enough to know that's actually how they sound like, especially when you have tornado warnings?
No, that was our work one there, and it was
but
I almost
okay.
got sucked into a tornado this weekend. When I was driving home and I wasn't paying attention. I passed Highway 60. I was like, oh shit, that's my exit. So I ended up taking 14. And when I was driving on 14, this is a road that only has an exit like every 15 miles or whatever.
Oh.
If that, and I was watching the clouds start. I was up above. I got a couple pictures of the clouds there, but I didn't get the video of the clouds start twisting and dropping. But it didn't quite hit the ground. It got sucked back up to the thing, but
So
yeah,
you didn't get a chance to see a full funnel, right? Correct.
the funnel was forming, but
Forming, but you didn't get to see like the finished product. Okay, you didn't get to see where the funnel's actually.
we had a finished product one 2 miles west or east of town. The one weekend on the way. There's one actually within driving distance.
Well, we were chased by two of them, so I've seen funnels. I've seen the form and chase.
Yeah, if you love very cheesy scenes and cool action scenes, this is for you. Okay. And Chris says, woo woo, Independence Day. Yep. And I'd like to cry to girl that could spread. PvP, you need a cold shower already. Yeah, I think you better butter your
cream cheese. Hey, we're not even into Walton's yet, PvP, and you're already starting on a Sunday. Oh my lord.
Yeah. Oh, then he's asking there because I put in the wrong thing here. I never bothered changing it. Be on a minute, eating my soup. And Curtis here says, howdy. Welcome, Curtis.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Resolute Germ gave us a 99-cent super sticker.
Okay. Oh,
Just trying to encourage the giving train since Gorilla has another $300 bill he needs to cover.
Thank you for the super chat. It's shining like a star. Your kindness fuels this journey, no matter where we are. Through the void of space, your light keeps us on track. With every bit of support, there's no turning back.
And thank you, Resolute Germ, for that super sticker there. Thank you very much. PvP chicken soup, so you can play. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Yeah, you guys all need cold showers here. And you're
Anyway, I said hello to Boomer and Brother Curtis. As I told you guys, Larry went home from hospital yesterday and is sleeping comfortably. His wife Diane thanked everyone for their prayers and thoughts. So thank you guys for that wonderful 5+ hour, stream we did for Larry. So that meant the world to him. He really enjoyed that. So
yeah, I'm glad he's home from the hospital.
I'm glad
he is too. Me too.
I'm glad he's back on the road to recovery for sure.
Yeah. Oh, but he's going to recover very quickly.
And hey, Kevin, how's it going? He's
Kevin's
here. He looks like he's gonna stick around.
Yeah.
Everybody say hi. It was Chicken Noodle, and I did check my DMs there. Thank you very much for the photo. Only soup I had. And welcome, Old Man Bird. He's calling Mikey Big Bird. I actually prefer.
No, he's calling me a big brain. No, he's calling me big brain.
Are those the good mushrooms, or are they just the store-bought mushrooms?
No. Those are homemade mushrooms.
It's just a regular Campbell's soup, actually.
Oh,
no,
I thought
patties
for the good shrooms.
I'm surprised Dan didn't make a joke about how I like to play with my mushroom cap, but
some more.
Oh no!
Yeah, well,
and now it's exposed to.
Welcome to Cynthia's terrible puns and innuendo stream with Gorilla. And Eugene, our eternal
philanthropist. I actually missed the letter. Damn me to hell.
and we're going to need PvP to tell us how fight the
fight, not full got. Yeah, thank you, Eugene.
Which is likely text.
The Ogopogo is our local version of the Nessie in Scotland,
right from Loch Ness. Yes,
we have a lake monster here, and it has been documented over 100 years. Even the indigenous people have legends about the Ogopogo. So I've never seen it, of course, because I'm not delusional, because most people have seen it over here having a fantasy trip or something. But I still don't doubt that it could be possible, because Okanagan Lake is 80 miles long and it's a very, very deep lake. And I think monsters like to live in the deep, dark lakes, right? So,
I do have some bad news for you though, PvP. Over in Kelowna, there's these restaurants that are closing. Bohemian Bar and restaurant is closing in Kelowna.
No, I'm sure there's always restaurants closing. It's like
but did you know? Did you go there before?
I'm too poor. I never eat at restaurants unless somebody's paying for it. So
okay, I didn't know if you knew the place or not. That's I figured it was the only one in Kelowna that was closing. So.
Restaurants. Well, there's tons of restaurants around here. We're kind of like a mini Vancouver, and we have all kinds of different nationalities and all kinds of food in our restaurants here. So, I'm sure they're all. I mean, the restaurant business is brutal, right? You're working on probably small margins. If you don't get the business, you just go under, and maybe that's what happened to them. Anyway,
all right, and I want to say welcome to Anchorman.
Yeah, Scott, welcome. Hello.
Hey there.
How's it going? I'll pass out before the end. Yeah, probably.
I'll pass you.
Jerm, can you continue with chats here for a second?
Actually, we should probably get the movie started because it's like 2.5 fucking hours. This is not this fucking.
The movie's at least over 2 hours. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's around 145 minutes when I looked it up.
Next.
It is 2 hours 33 minutes.
Yeah, I'm probably going to
It's
be
only 2
sleeping by
hours.
the time we get this ended. So yeah.
I'm only gonna say one thing about this film. Will Smith, you're either gonna love him or you're gonna hate him after this. Just saying.
Oh,
It is Will Smith's greatest moment.
Supposed to be. I don't know. After the years, it kind of wears on you there, Germ.
Well, I remember that asshole when he destroyed the Wild Wild West TV show with his crap movie. So
Exactly.
I already
That
hate,
wasn't his fault.
well, I don't give a fuck. I hate Will Smith with a passion. So if I
Okay, well,
this movie, I'm going to go with
fall
it.
asleep through halfway through this film. Then
I'm just going to say I'm going to go with my hate. Okay, like I'm sure
All
Jim
right.
really. I'm sure Jim can
Okay.
appreciate going with your hate, right, Jim?
Always
Good PP.
Hello to Kronos.
Hey,
Let's just get the movie rolling here, Gorilla. Come on, cinema time.
good PvP. Let the hate flow through you.
I said thank you to Germ for his donation.
Sometimes you just gotta let the hate run
Gorilla Zinc.
amok.
Feel good, right, Kronos?
Yeah. Yeah,
This movie,
Kronos, this is Gorilla's Inc. Gorilla has bills to pay.
Yeah.
this movie
It
better
does.
be.
Fortunately, I'm like number 10 or 12 on that list of. So give, so he can give to me.
Yeah. No, I was going to talk about that. I forgot to mention that. They're So, yeah, that's just my bank calling me. Apparently, if you try adding money to your Cash App 3 times a day, they'll lock your card.
What?
Oh wow!
Yeah. So
What?
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
everybody say hello.
What kind
And I
of
went by
fucking
the
bank do you
president,
deal
Jim
with?
Drilla.
Jesus.
His Sid with the chat. Mushrooms rocks.
Like you don't have like a password, like they're gonna lock your account. That's
no, they
fucked
thought
up.
maybe my card got stolen.
Oh,
Oh,
that's dumb.
yeah, because you live
I
in a
was-
small neighborhood where you know your neighbors. Supposedly
Yeah,
know your neighbors.
Yeah, but I got passwords on my account, and I just
Yeah.
enter the password, and I'm good to go, right? So
Yeah.
No, it's because Cash App registers as a withdrawal.
no,
And
that's
if you
weird.
see a repeated withdrawal from the same place,
Yeah,
they flag it.
Oh,
they
okay.
do flag it if it's not from the same spot.
So Gorilla's constantly taking out money out of his account for to buy some more cheap beer or whatever. Okay,
No,
I got it.
my debit card is broken, so I was transferring the money to my
It
Ooh.
broke.
Cash App card.
Oh,
Yeah. So
God,
the
Gorilla.
Stone Temple Rocks, the sex things.
Oh, Gorilla.
It'd be like split people. Jesus Christ!
No,
Guys, is
no,
this
no,
like the sex thing tonight? Or what?
no. I hate peas. Fuck pea soup. I would rather bang it than eat it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Let's see. I like that in black and 3.
And 3.
All right, so let's
Good
go ahead
Lord.
and hit play.
All right, let's go.
And Cosby, we're going to go ahead and play because we got a 4-hour movie ahead of us.
Oh,
It's
fuck
not
me.
4 hours. It's 2 hours 33 minutes. That's it.
Yeah, that's still way too long.
Yeah.
But hey, I picked the Wild Bunch. I picked the Wild Bunch last week, so you know I can't criticize Gorilla for playing an overlong movie.
Well, this one here, I didn't look at the time. I looked at the name.
It does go very fast.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes, it
do it. Let's do it, as they would say, as somebody would say.
Right.
Okay, everybody be quiet and make me feel weird. Okay, I am weird though. I admit it.
And we start with July 2nd.
Da, 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 da. Oh shit! I forgot to fucking put the fucking Cosby on.
Oh, God. Is your volume way up there, Gorilla?
I'm having a day.
Yeah, it's as loud as it'll get.
Okay.
Okay, no, let's try to be a little quiet here because this scene is a little important.
Hey, Dan, they haven't seen it, so I think we might both of us need to be a little less talkative on this so they can.
Hey, could you put subtitles on? Because the volume is kind of low.
There's nothing to hear yet.
Not
Just
yet.
the recording.
I remember that plaque, though. First set foot on the moon in July
Oh, shit.
1969.
Oops.
Ooh.
No,
Hey,
I
you don't
got to pay for this.
Yeah, you're not 720. Come on.
Yeah,
You should be able to do subtitles without paying.
Yeah.
Nah, press the wrong button.
You just hit the wrong thing.
Am I the only person here that was alive when they actually did land on the moon in 1969?
Oh no, I was
Yes.
alive. I was alive. I was still 3 years
PvP,
old.
to make you feel any better, my mom wasn't even swimming in my grandpa's ball sack yet.
Oh,
Thank
and
you.
I'm sorry. We got Curtis Selby in the Cosby who's going to give us his
Oh,
points.
Wait, was it 69 that they came in? We landed
Yes,
on the
it
moon?
was
July.
69.
Okay,
July
my
of
mom was
19.
My mom was just born then.
Yeah.
So your mama was dumping in her
Uh,
diapers, is what you're telling me?
Kronos, you gotta connect your stuff there. I've never seen Kronos try to get onto a stream.
Curtis Selby said -2 points for fake lunar landing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Stanley Kubrick. Okay, it's his fault.
So we're at the SETI Institute here.
Yes, and I've been there. I've seen it.
What would you guys think if they actually did prove that Stanley faked the fucking moon landing?
Hey, there's your tax dollars that hard at work there. That people are
Yep.
me wonder when we do a budget cuts
Yep.
there. That people
Yep.
start bitching that we're trying to get rid of science. Well, they're playing golf out there. I think we could get rid of them. Hey, I
It's better
recognize
be an
that
insanely
asshole.
beautiful woman.
Yeah, I recognize that asshole.
I think they could just defeat the aliens by sending out couple hundred
Watch what he does.
naked women, right? The
Dumbass.
aliens would be so confused they wouldn't know what to do with all those naked women coming at them.
Russians.
By the way, I'm not since I've never seen this movie. Are these like in like Starship Troopers, where they're like freaky bugs, or are they like humanoids?
No,
You'll
no,
see.
no.
Okay,
These are better than those streaky bugs.
I was just watching a couple of people reacting to Starship Troopers before I came on here, and they were doing a really nice job of watching it. It was really fun because that's a really fun movie, I gotta say. Bum bum bum.
375. I thought wait, they said kilometers. I forgot they're not using freedom units.
Sorry, girl, you crack me up. I just love how you Americans call stuff like freedom units. That's
Hey, we will use we'll measure with anything but metric. Hell,
I love you.
I see to measure
I
a
love you.
sinkhole with washing machines. Like you can fit 7 washing machines in a sinkhole.
Okay. I want to see a movie with killer washing machines. Okay.
I suppose I could. If I didn't have to pay for VO3, I would make one.
Because you know how the washing machines kill you? They put you in the spin cycle and you're fucked.
Hey, I can't give you killer washing machines, but I can give you killer tomatoes, or I can give you a killer tire.
Oh God, I still remember.
Watching,
oh, I don't want to. I remember when Pop showed us that tire movie. It's like, oh fuck, I'm still trying to get that out of my brain.
Hey,
I mean the rubber.
Hey.
Oh, that was a horrible
He's the one
movie.
that told us about it. I'm the one that played it.
That was an awful movie. You got to admit that was pretty crappy. Like,
hey, the commentary we had that night was pretty damn good.
Well, the commentary was the only part that was good. Yeah, exactly. I remember. I feel bad, but I remember how much we were pissing Pop off because we were all dissing one of his favorite horror movies, right? And we were all making jokes about, oh, this really hits the rubber on the road, or whatever stupid jokes you were making. It was like, oh man.
Oh, President Whitmore. I remember him from the Nerd Fights there when they had to pick a fictional leader from a movie who was the best leader. And fucking Mr. Know-It-All picked President Whitmore from Independence Day, while Salty picked that asshole from Idiocracy.
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about that, and I actually have no idea who I would pick, actually. I still love your avatar there, Curtis. You picked the perfect shot of Billy Idol. I gotta say.
We got you. Everybody's saying hi in there. He's giving us a 0 because 2 points for patriarch precedes planting the flag. Minus 2 points for fake lunar landing.
Yeah.
Deduct a quarter point for too handsome of a president.
No, I told you guys before.
A quarter point for military brass looking at alien tech.
Curtis, can we deduct a half a point for this long, boring, drawn-out scenario here at the start of the movie?
Well, it's world building, sort of.
Yeah, it's you know what it is to me. It's world boring, not world building. But that's just me, right? So.
Yeah. Well, every movie has its own layer of exposition PvP.
Yeah.
The thing is, when I'm going to watch an action movie, I want to see.
Now watch this. Watch this satellite.
Is it going to get exploded?
Yeah.
Hey, don't spoil. For too much
and here you get the true size of the spaceship right here. That satellite.
You get the true scale of it. Yeah.
So it's kind of like the Death Star or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now this is pretty cool. I love the game of chess, and here is Goldblum playing against the man himself from Taxi, Judd Hirsch.
Oh, Judd Hirsch. He's dead now, right? I believe.
Yeah. Is that the guy from Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
So Jeff Goldblum. Yes.
Yeah. Why is world building a bad thing? Is asking Kevin Trekkie.
Judd Hirsch was an amazing actor. Like I loved him in Taxi. He was great.
Yeah.
All right, I like Goldblum too when he's in a good movie, right?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. Are you saying, Gorilla, you'll be back? God, I do a horrible Arnold impersonation, but I try. Well, by the way, they just put out a new Jurassic Park movie, and I hear it's total shit. Did you see the Critical Drinkers review of the latest Jurassic Park film? Anybody? Nobody?
Nope.
Probably not worth even mentioning then.
No, that movie is mediocre at best. It's bad. Well, it's terrible at worst.
The Critical Drinker called it a cinematic abortion, was what he labeled it. So that tells you something, right?
That pretty much answers it. Now, pay attention to this. PvP, pay attention to this. Okay. Ever since all of those satellites been destroyed by the ship, everything goes back like it's the 1950s.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, I don't even remember the 1950s. I was like 2 years old.
Yeah.
So you tell me none of the computers are working anymore then?
No. What's happened is there's a signal. I don't want to reveal too much because I'll give it away, but there's something inside the disruption.
Hey, nice reference to Klaatu that here.
Oh yeah, doing The Day the Earth Stood Still, the original.
one of the great sci-fi movies of all time.
Still is. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
Hey, girl, did we ever do Day the Earth Stood Still? Have we done that one? I forget.
No.
Fuck, we should do that one. That's a good movie, man.
Maybe. But right now I'm busy watching the movie and stuffing my face with this New York strip I bought.
Okay. Now
you're stuffing your face for the New York strippers? Is that what you just said?
Here's the guy who's got into hiding because of the Illuminati, Randy Quaid, who's flying the plane.
Wow. Holy shit.
That's really him in the plane.
Except
for the long shots, though.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's a crop duster.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Jeff Goldblum is always worth 3 points, so 3.0.
Never let me in an airplane like that, because I would
Yeah.
probably
Oh.
crash and burn.
Yeah. Hey, 2 points for homicidal crop duster 5.0.
Well, you know, that took me back to that Hitchcock movie, North by Northwest, with the crop duster sequence. Like, so that's where the point I would say, yeah.
So we're doing pretty good, Brother Curtis. We're at 5.
Hey, yeah, and we still got like 18,000 hours to go for the rest of the movie, right?
Chrono said put a link
Gotta
in
hit
the
it when
thing
your
here.
ass exaggerates.
Identifies a
sometimes.
man who is a white straight man in a game. Nice.
Okay, so what's happening here is from the
Flying
big
saucer.
mothership. Oh, I'm just letting them know from the mothership. This is where all of these bigger ships, well, smaller to some comparison, but they're all going all the way around the world.
How many fucking ships do they need to invade us? Like, there must
They
be
don't
like
need many. They don't need many. No.
Well, it looks like there's 5 or 6 there at least.
Well, there's at least 16.
Well, they say there's 36 smaller ships and one giant mothership.
Jesus.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, Chrono said it's a link to it's in the world. I like Tom McDonald's version.
I do still prefer movies that have.
But guys, by the way, the one that's right there on the couch and he's talking, he's a douchebag. So just know that.
You mean in real life or as an actor?
No. He's okay as an actor, but in this movie, he's a total douchebag. He's playing the Department of Defense.
There's always got to be one in a movie, is there not?
Yep.
Oh shoot!
I mean, you got to have a conflict to make any movie interesting.
You know, and that of course is Chris Pike way over on the end of the couch there. You know, that was in Chips. You know, Chris Pike's dad. He's dead too. He's gone. So.
Just quit reminding me of how many people are dead, because I'm going to be next on the list. Okay, just don't keep telling me that people are dead.
Okay, I'll stop. Jeez.
Okay, Grandpa.
But I'm glad. You know what? But I'm glad that Bill Pullman's coming back as well.
Okay, I'm going to go back to a Firefly line. I'm not a grandpa.
Okay.
If you get that line, I'll give you a digital cookie. Oh, fuck.
I love that these are scenes that weren't in the original film. So this is an extended version of the film.
Oh, great. Just what we need, a fucking extended fucking version. Thank you, Gorilla. Fuck.
No, it's not. I watched the movie. These scenes were in the movie originally. They were.
Not the soup one here. No, no.
Yes.
This is the director's cut.
Come on. Oh, my God.
No, that was not in. Okay, never mind.
Fuck.
I'm not
Oh, my God. He just kissed him. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think Curtis, you need to take half a point away for the man-on-man kiss there. That.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's gay.
I think I loses half a point.
He did. Okay, this is cool. I love these effects. These are awesome.
What the fuck?
That's one of the
Go
ships.
to the light before it's too late.
That's just another average afternoon for Gorilla, though, isn't it, to see clouds like that?
Okay, and this is out in the Atlantic.
Oh. Would you ever want to be serving in a submarine, guys? Anybody?
What?
No?
What?
About
Would
what?
any of you want to be serving on a submarine?
I've never served on a submarine. So.
Well, if any of us certainly would not play with our seamen.
Oh, my God. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. I think I'd be too claustrophobic in a submarine.
What the fuck?
I don't think you'd do too well on a submarine PvP. They don't allow alcohol.
Well, then I'd be. Well, actually, it might be a good thing for me, because that might get me cured of my drinking habit, so that could be a good thing. Actually.
So this is the Novosibirsk in Russia.
Of course, I would probably never be shipshape enough to do a submarine duty anyway. Because one thing, I'm out of shape and I'm way too fucking old. So it's like, yeah, fuck that idea. I just asked if any of you guys would like to serve in a sub. I personally wouldn't, because I would find it too confining, personally. Anyway, back to the fucking movie, I guess.
Yeah. Now this is cool with the AWACS plane.
So do these guys get bombarded? I'm guessing. I guess the aliens are going to wipe all these guys out, right?
Well, no, just watch it, PvP. This is really cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's been like half an hour and we haven't had any action scenes yet, so it's like, wow.
We will just patient.
Better get lots of action.
Oh, so basically, they're getting blocked, aren't they? Like all their equipment's getting jammed.
Yeah.
Guy kissing is gay. Deduct a point.
Wow.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? Oh my god. And they're flying right into it. Oh.
Holy shit.
That is a great death scene. That's awesome.
Well, at least it was fast.
Let's destroy New York, people. Yay.
I think a lot of people would be very happy to see New York incinerated, actually.
Oh man.
Okay, now I know this movie's a fantasy because we have a president that wants to be responsible, working for the citizens.
Not necessarily. It all depends who it is. Look at Winston Churchill. London was getting bombed day in and day out, and he still walked the streets of London during the day.
Winston Churchill was never a president, though. He was the prime minister.
But I'm still saying that there's leaders that would do that.
Actually, Winston Churchill was, as much as he gets criticized and attacked these days, he was a damn good leader in his time. Because he kind of saved Western civilization, did he not? Standing up to Mustache Man.
Yeah, and they want look at FDR. They wanted to paint the White House camouflage and the kind of protect it from German attacks. And
yeah, but this
okay. I was on that idea.
Yeah, listen to this, please.
They're watching the TV, bud.
That's his former wife.
See, this is why you want to live like in the Midwest somewhere.
Oh, so Gorilla would be safe then.
Well, you want to live in like buttfuck Idaho or something, right? Down, like buttfuck Idaho would probably be your safest bet because no aliens want to go to buttfuck, right?
Have you seen their pro PvP?
Huh? What?
Well, he said no one would want to go to buttfuck Iowa. Have you seen the probes?
Okay, I had to turn the volume down. What was that again, Gorilla?
You said no one would want to go to buttfuck. Have you seen their probes?
Seen what? Seen their tropes?
Never mind.
Okay, I'm not. It's not. You're not coming through loud and clear. You're not 5x5 there, guy. Hey, I'm sure. I think there's some guys that would love to go to buttfuck, but
this guy that Randy Quaid's playing, this crop duster pilot.
Holy shit!
Used to fly in Vietnam, and afterwards he had his own form of PTSD, but he had one of those close encounters where he was taken by the aliens,
Yeah.
And so basically, Randy Quaid is like the Travis Walton of Arizona.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
basically that kind of guy.
Hey, we'll see you, Boomer. Have a good night.
Hey, no.
So, Mikey, are you theorizing that he was in Roswell, New Mexico when they took him up?
No. What I'm saying is that in sometime after he left Vietnam, after he served and he was having problems with his PTSD, he said that during that course of that time he was taken by aliens and he was probed and all sorts of things. And Travis Walton, who used to be in the military himself back in 1975 when he was taken from the in the middle of the forest up there outside of Sholo and Heber in Arizona, was taken by aliens for like 4 days and disappeared. They couldn't find him. Then they found him on the side of a road.
So Mikey, you're saying my butt fuck comment was actually accurate then, is what you're confirming.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Okay.
The way they reacted to a 4.0 earthquake is the way we react to an F1 tornado.
Yeah, the only earthquake I care about is the one in my pants, okay? I'm just
No.
Oh, you need a fucking cold shower.
Oh, hell yeah.
He needs a bitterly cold shower.
My only problem is I need a hot woman to have the cold shower with, if you know what I'm saying.
The president's daughter is so cute. And in the sequel, she came back older. They brought her back, this little girl, when she got older. So.
I ain't going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, Mikey. She's way too young for me to even comment on that statement.
No. Well, you'd have to see her in Resurgence. And
oh yeah, I'm sure when she was legal, she might have been gorgeous, but yeah.
Yeah. Watch these guys. Oh, and that's supposed to be addition that was supposed to be Spike Lee in a cameo appearance. But he refused to do it.
That didn't look like Spike Lee.
No, I said originally it was supposed to be, but he refused to do it.
Well, yeah, I don't think Spike is into action flicks, right?
Yeah. I don't know, but that one.
Well, Spike Lee's movies are generally about society.
But that one homeless guy did look pretty close to David Bowie.
Okay,
not that guy. Not that woman.
Okay, guys, if this ever actually happened to our planet, how would you guys react to seeing this shit flying over your city?
Well, I mean, this movie came out 5 years before 9/11 happened. So, if you had this before that, I mean,
I'd handle it like how any redneck would handle it. Pull out the good old 12 gauge there, put some buckshot into it.
Gorilla and.
Okay, I thought Gorilla was going to say he would put some food, some meat on the barbecue, and ask the aliens if they wanted to come down to have some food.
His dad's laughing at your underwear rock comment from before. I just mentioned that.
I have no idea what the hell I would do. I really yeah.
I love that flight right over Central Park is beautiful.
The one scenario I would like.
How many points does Jeff Goldblum get for pissing his pants here?
Well, because he knows the underlying signal that's being transmitted from the mothership to all these other ships.
Is this the scene where they blow the White House to shit?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Hey, no spoil.
Yeah, because Gorilla hasn't seen it, people.
No, but everybody's seen that clip. Come on, everybody's seen that.
I know, but you got to see how it's done, though. Oh, God, this dog. If I had a dog like that, I'd get rid of him.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a dog, because I don't want
where's
a
my
dog
equal
slobbering all over me.
representation? I've had to see Will Smith in his fucking underwear. I want to see her in her fucking underwear.
Oh, don't worry.
Wait. You'll get your shot, Gorilla.
You'll get your shot.
Equal representation, right?
Urinating. I can't believe they just said that in closed captioning. Urinating.
Well, urination.
Look at that! Oh man.
Yeah, it's for deaf people.
Yeah, deaf people who don't know how to pee. Come on.
Yeah, you wouldn't think they need to do closed captioning of a guy taking a leak, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But they did.
Yep. I told you. By the
But
end
then,
of this
you-
film,
you-
you're gonna
Yeah,
like.
you know,
Yeah.
but I've seen movies, Mikey, where the closed captioning is so weird and wonky. It's
Yeah.
almost as entertaining as the film, if you know.
I
what I'm
love
saying.
that. I love that he hurt himself. Yeah. Dylan, you damn kid.
Yeah, what's that thing he's holding?
A newspaper.
What's
Newspaper.
the
well-
newspaper?
Yeah, it was called a
It's what they wrap fish with.
It was called a newspaper 30 years ago. They used to actually exist and print those.
And you actually used to read them. Oh yeah, that's an actual helicopter flying over there to the big, spare
Wow.
ship.
No, Mikey, that was CGI.
It was not.
No, it was not CGI.
Well, it did look like it.
It's 95% of this is practical effects. The CGI is just used to touch up some of the stuff they
Just to
couldn't
touch up
perfect.
certain scenes, right, Jern? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do much prefer practical effects over CGI personally.
You're gonna like this film then, because a lot of it is practical effects.
Well, I think practical effects are made. Well, back then, the special effects guys had fucking actual talent, right? And they knew what they were doing. But 30 years later, is there anybody in Hollywood that can do a practical effect? I'm just asking, is there anybody in Hollywood today that could do a practical effect? So I'm taking that silence as a no. What do you guys think about Jeff Goldblum? I think he's a good actor, but sometimes he's one of those actors I can really enjoy a performance or hate it.
You know what?
You guys have
Check
that feeling with him?
Yeah.
Sometimes he's really good, and sometimes I think I don't know. Sometimes he just annoys me.
Yeah. Is this guy gay or something? He sounds like he's a gay
Yes.
guy.
That is
What?
the guy who played Divine.
He's famously
What?
gay. That's
What?
what people know him for.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And let's see. The disorganized lab looks like my home. Deduct half a point. 2.5.
Okay. Who the fuck played Divine? I'm confused now.
The actor that he was just talking to, the Goldblum was talking
That
to.
that fat
In
guy?
costume, he was Divine. Yes.
Oh, he was in those Women Troubles or whatever by that director, right?
He was in Hairspray.
Wasn't it Female Troubles though? That was the notorious film he was in.
Well, no, not necessarily.
No, but it was one of those. What was the director's name? He did a whole bunch of weird films. That guy. Yeah, Divine. He was like the 400-pound transvestite, right?
Yes, he's Harvey Feinstein.
Yeah, geez, I didn't recognize him with the facial hair. Fuck.
And by the way, the guy you're talking about is John Walters.
Well, Waters.
John Waters.
Not Walters. Waters.
Sorry,
And
Waters.
that guy was a weirdo. That guy's a fucking bizarre guy. But he made some really interesting movies. I have to give him credit for making some really bizarre, way out in left field kind of films.
Well, the one that I know he did that I was really surprised by with All Our Love, Julie Newmar. That's the one he did.
Yeah, I know I've seen some. I might have seen one or two of his movies, but
Yeah, it was called Thank You for Everything, Julie Newmar is what it was called.
Yeah. No, she married that guy that's in the fucking military. He gets canceled.
Well, he's in the military as an Air Force pilot, is what Will Smith plays.
Yeah, just can I finish?
Sure.
So she marries a military guy there. They cancel his leave due to a crisis, and now she's pissed that he's going to do his duty.
by the way, John Waters is 79 years old now, and he's still kicking. Yeah, I think his most famous films are Pink Flamingos, Female Trouble, Polyester, Hairspray, and I think he was at his peak in the 70s and early 80s, actually.
Yeah.
And man, he did some. Those are some. I think I've only seen probably Pink Flamingos or Female Trouble. Very fucking weird films. Like those are definitely. The guy is definitely kind of demented in a genius way, if that makes any sense. Like, I mean, the guy's an interesting director, but man, his movies are strange. I bet Gorilla would never have the courage to do a John Waters film, will you, Gorilla?
It's not porno, is it?
No, but it's
Might as well be.
It's just weird and freaky, so probably beyond the reach of this channel.
Well, I don't want to listen to this all night.
Yeah, but wait till you find out what she does.
Yeah, well, Gorilla's called foreplay.
Yeah.
I actually could probably watch another half hour of her kissing somebody, but just saying.
I really do love this movie. I really do.
Hey, look, there's Gorilla right there with that shotgun.
That is Gorilla with a shotgun, yes. But that's Gorilla.
Only I would have fired it through the fucking door.
That's Gorilla 30 years from now when he's old and gray. Oh God.
See, and by the way, Bill Pullman is playing a president who initially was an Air Force pilot, and then he knew nothing about politics, but yet got elected. Sound familiar?
Well, we have a prime minister that never even ran a bake sale before he got elected. So I'd say this
and
guy.
we have a douchebag who got put in a second time, even though he knows about his business and not a thing about politics.
I'd say this president is 10 times more qualified than what we got running Canada right now.
Probably so.
Oh, seriously, Carney never had a political job in his life. He never was no city council, no mayoral, no provincial, nothing. Yeah. Just he becomes the prime minister of our country.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
so far,
no.
Yeah. So far, keeping up on the Curtis Selby update. He says the disorganized lab looks like my home. Deduct a half a point, 3.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we like an hour into this with no explosions?
No, we're only about 30 to 45 minutes in.
We're only 45 minutes.
No, we're not even that because he said.
So the aliens.
34 minutes in. Let's be specific.
Okay, so we got like 2 hours left. The aliens are not attacking because they're monitoring us.
They're synchronizing up to.
They're synchronizing their attacks, PvP.
That's what I was saying. They're monitoring us to realize how they can fuck us over, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's similar to what certain germ does too.
Oh, it's more anal probing.
Yep.
You know,
I do no anal probing. If Dan, I'll leave that up to the freaky Canadian.
Look at this.
Personally, fuck that. I think the aliens would probably hover over San Francisco because the people there would love to get the anal probing.
Get out.
Yeah, and I will say this. For us in the California, I would say this. We would love the aliens to come by the West Coast and eliminate all those cities for us.
Yeah.
Just give me 24 hours notice.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's a great opening.
Yeah.
Hey, now that's an extra scene. That's an extra scene there, Sci-Fi Sif Dan, because he didn't say it in the original movie. We're gonna go with Uncle Hector in Tucson. So this is extended version.
Yeah, let's see. Pointless, irritating teen kid deduct a point, 2.5.
I'm going with Curtis so far. This is like a 2-point movie for me so far.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
This is going to get a hell of a lot better for me to get it up to 10 points. I'll tell you that. Oh, fuck. I don't care if you're a babe. Fuck. Oh, is anybody tired of bitching teenagers in movies? I am. I was like 12 one time, and I was never that bitchy. Fuck. You know, sometimes
Here comes, hey,
the
PvP,
fucking-
here comes Harry Connick Jr.
What, the singer?
Yes.
Does
He's also
he do
an
a
actor.
Does he do a song?
Yes.
Does he do?
Yeah.
Right there.
So
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's so
Harry Connick
funny
Jr.
that of all the
So-
places Los Angeles was taking the fucking pop shot thing.
Why the fuck is the singer in this movie?
Yep.
But why is he in the movie?
Because he's an actor.
Because he's an actor.
Really?
And
I haven't.
he has to be in
Okay.
it. So
Okay. How many fucking movies has he actually done?
Watch what he's doing.
Okay, is this another gay scene here?
It's a
Not
subtle,
really, but
Well, when he gets down on his knees and slaps the guy's booty, it's like,
Look at the guy in the background.
the guy who just
Did
did
you
that,
see
in real life, he was a pilot, and they asked
Oh,
them, some
God.
real life pilots, to do bit scenes in the film. And that was one of them.
Yeah.
He was a real life pilot.
okay. I'd say kissing a man's booty takes another half point off of this.
Yeah, but you see the guy in the background. The guy was on one knee. He had the wedding
Watch,
ring, and then
watch,
the guy
watch.
just put his arms up to.
Gorilla, there's
Okay,
your
okay,
representation.
Okay, we're gonna see tits or what?
no.
No,
Well,
but you're just-
that's not equal then. That's just
Sure it is.
that's just cock tease material. Sorry. Don't
Okay,
tease
that's
your-
Rita Wilson. That's Tom
Mhm.
Hanks' wife who kissed some booty to be in the film.
You
Oh,
don't want
God,
to.
I hope I have Elvis.
No man wants his rooster teased. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gorgeous stripper is hot. Add 5 points.
Yeah, if she was actually naked, I would have enjoyed that. But I mean, seriously, any movie that can't show a couple of titties once in a while is like,
Did you hear what she said? You guys are not even paying attention. She says, "Oh, I'm about to go there after I get off."
I'm not paying attention because it's been like an hour and I'm still waiting for some bang bang pew pew, alien, killing shit, right? I'd always heard this was an action movie.
It is.
Well, sure as
Yeah.
hell is. It isn't at this point.
Well, for these movies, it's about the build-up PvP.
Yeah.
Well,
it is about the build-up, that's true.
I tell you, if I had a woman for an hour building me up to this level, I'd probably die. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, probably have boredom.
No, I'd probably die out of excess excitement, but because I wouldn't be able to get it off, if you know what I'm saying. Oh God.
Yep. So those are additional scenes, Sif Dan. This is the extended version of the film.
I
Well,
want
then,
to.
what I will say is that I must have the extended version at my house because I've seen all these scenes already. Then
Yeah, you have the extended version.
You probably do.
If
Yeah.
you have it on DVD, very good chance it's the director's extended version.
I just
Yeah.
want to see. I just want to see aliens blowing shit up. That's what I'm here for.
They are the PvP. Calm down, patience.
I'm calm, but I'm getting frustrated because there's been zero action in this movie.
what do you call this? This is action right here.
Yeah, look what he's doing. He's driving backwards on the freaking freeway.
This is
No,
no
No,
different.
Oh,
he's
you
not
said-
backwards. Everyone else is.
It's backwards.
Yeah, but
Okay.
but that's
That's
no
right.
different than me just driving in rush hour on an average afternoon. Like, come on.
What's this rush hour you speak of?
You don't have a rush hour because your town is too tiny to rush anything.
What's her name? Spunky.
Hey, we need some hot women in the fucking chat here. Where's all the hot women tonight?
There it is.
We're always a sausage fest, and we need some taco girls.
You scared them all off, PvP.
I'm not scary. I'm very sweet and cuddly.
I love that Curtis proposing to Will Smith is gay, deduct a half a point, and then he says the gorgeous stripper. Oh my, yes, it's hot. Add 4 points.
I actually think Curtis's running commentary on the films when we're watching them was one of the most enjoyable things in the Cosme, I gotta say.
Yeah, that Curtis, that's Vivica A. Fox plays his wife. Yeah, she was also in Kill Bill Part 1.
That's another movie I never saw.
Yeah.
Man, there must be at least 50 or 60 movies I've not watched that I should have.
You definitely, I know that Gorilla would love Kill Bill Parts 1 and 2.
I've never seen them.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I mean, that's Oliver Stone, right?
No, Kill Bill is Quentin Tarantino.
Oh shit! They're kind of similar, so I get them mixed up.
Well, not really similar. I've seen films from both directors, and they are completely different.
Well, the thing is, they're both directors I can have a certain amount of respect for, but as many directors do, I thought their early shit was awesome. And then
okay, now sit down. When you first saw this scene, this reminded you of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, right? When they were trying to communicate with the aliens.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Except they're using lights now instead of doing the dun 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 dun. Instead of doing that. So
I actually like Close Encounters more.
Yeah, I love it too.
The thing with Close Encounters, it sucks you in right at the start.
Yeah.
We're what, 70 minutes into this now?
We're about 45 minutes in.
You started.
But I'm bored. I'm fucking bored.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'll do a little spoiler here. The action does not happen until the hour or hour 15-minute mark.
Yeah, but once it gets started, you don't look away once the action starts.
Okay, that's fine. I just thought I was going to get some more bang, bang, bang right closer to the start of the movie, but Curtis, you can take a point off for me bitching and moaning if you want. Oh God!
No, Brother Curtis wouldn't do that. Come on.
No.
I don't know what 11 means, Gorilla.
Curtis knows I'm just making a joke. He's not going to actually do that. I love hanging out in our watch parties. So don't get me wrong. Even if the movie sucks garbage, I still enjoy hanging out with you guys. So, but seriously, give us some action.
Listen.
Sorry, guys. Thunder is rolling out here. I better shut her down. You stay safe there, Curtis. Hopefully you don't get too much damage.
I love this explanation.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And the clock is ticking.
And the president knows that the aliens are aggressive now.
Yeah. Okay, I want you guys to watch this. This is like the very beginning of the action.
Well, about time.
Now notice, right? This looks kind of like dun 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 dun. But that was intentional.
Send all those people down to Alabama where they can interbreed with all the rednecks, right?
Watch. Just watch. Please watch.
Boom, 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 boom.
Guys.
Okay. Ah.
That's hostile force.
Yep.
This is why I never wanted to be a helicopter pilot. So they're gonna kill off Judd Hurst and everybody here.
Well, they had to evacuate everyone out of Washington D.C. in 9 minutes and 10 seconds.
Hey, Kurt said, okay, gotta try watching on the phone. Alrighty. Hope you're safe.
Yeah, please be safe. Oh, now they're doing this.
Well, that's kind of good. If you get told to get the fuck out, avoid the highways.
Yeah,
I really love. Hey, Sifdan, do you think this is probably one of the best scenes to start the attack? I still love it.
So, people in Los Angeles need to evacuate. Not using the highway.
No, they're nuts.
But good luck not using the fucking highways in LA, right?
Yeah. Now he's stuck in his car.
I guess the only way, if you could get out of LA without a car, you would have to grow wings on your fucking back and fly away, right?
Well, take a horse or take a bicycle.
Yeah, even then, a bicycle is going to take a long time to get anywhere.
Yeah. So the president's wife is played by Mary O'Donnell.
I don't care who she is.
And she's a great actress.
She's a nobody that I don't know her.
Okay.
Never heard of her.
No.
Okay, does the chopper get blown up too?
No. Just watch.
Holy
shit. So they're getting ready. It's the countdown.
And they're all smiling because they're going to be vaporized. Well,
it's so
that they're all going to get anal probed.
That sounds like kind of sounds like
how you said that. It's so pretty. Oh my god, this is so cool.
This is kind of like California, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
well,
like
the West Coast. Well, the far West Coast is that pretty damn stupid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like we're gonna get.
And there's New York where there's New York where it's gonna blow up the Empire State.
We'll get fucked, but we're gonna smile. It's like, way to go, guys.
Yeah, we gotta get the hell out of here. And it's gonna get the White House.
We still haven't gotten one. We haven't had one explosion yet, except that.
Wait,
just shut up and wait for it.
That's what my girlfriend used to say. Shut up and wait for it. And it's like, oh, baby. Come on, let's get her going.
Hey, they got to get everybody situated. You don't want them to fly a plane with nobody seated down and with a
seatbelt. Well, we're fucked now. Jeff's going, wow, we're screwed.
Okay, watch.
Uh-huh.
These are some of the best explosions in history.
Why the hell would you stand under this with a smile?
Because they're idiots.
It's because they don't know.
That is so awesome.
They're so stupid.
I know, but they're dead now. So
if I saw an advanced technology flying over my town, I would try to get the fuck out as quickly as I could.
Yeah. Now this is where the practical effects and visual effects really come in well. I mean, this and it's still timeless. I mean, what do you think, Jeremy? You think it's aged well, the practical effects and stuff? To some extent. That's so great.
To some extent, they hold up. It'd help if it wasn't in HD.
Yeah. It's better in HD, isn't it, or worse?
Worse. You can see all the little flaws.
Yeah, that's true. He says, "Oh shit! Oh crap!" He's dead. Whoa! There we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, White House destroyed. Whee! Oh yeah, that's fun.
That's about fucking time.
I cheered. Everybody cheered when they saw the White House being destroyed. Okay.
I would say, as a Canadian, I would say a comment about the White House, but I'll refrain to not be offensive.
Yeah. That is so cool. All the fires are still spreading because they control.
Hey, look, it's LA naturally.
Yeah. This is LA.
No. They're making vast improvements of LA. They're improving it.
There goes that was the Congress, right? That just got blown up.
This is a really cool scene. So Air Force One's trying to get out of there. This is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep watching. Oh man, that is so awesome.
At the skin of their teeth, they make it.
Literally by the skin of their teeth. Oh shit. They'd be dead. But thanks to David, thanks to Jeff Blum, they're all still alive.
Yeah. They probably are the only survivors of New York, probably. Or DC.
Yeah. Oh, now this is great. Okay, so there's Boomer, that's the dog. There's Dylan, the kid. There's Vivica, who plays his fiance. We gotta get the hell out of Dodge. Let's go. Let's
Holy shit!
Yeah. But
they're
you gotta watch this.
They're all gonna be incinerated in minutes.
Yeah. But you gotta, PvP. Watch
what
happens.
This is why when they say evacuate, the last thing I would think about would be getting on the highway because you ain't gonna. It's gonna be a parking lot, right?
No. Watch this. Okay, so she's going away.
Oh, the puppy!
Idea.
Oh, don't tell me the puppy gets burned alive. Oh.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. But you gotta watch. Boomer! She's Boomer!
Holy shit!
Come on, Boomer, you fucking dog!
Come on, puppy!
Fuck out of Dodge, man! Move!
Woof woof! Woof woof woof!
Yeah.
Oh, man!
He just barely avoided that.
That puppy almost got his balls roasted there. I'll tell you.
Life third. So, okay, so this is the first initial aftermath. All of the smaller ships attacked the world, and this is all the destruction they caused in one day.
Oh, there's the
Statue of Liberty is down.
This is like this give me flashbacks to the Planet of the Apes, right?
Yeah. And Kevin Trekkie says, "I still love this movie. It's always rewatchable. She was in Dances with Wolves. The actor that plays the president's wife." Okay, cool.
you guys you've seen the 1968 Planet of the Apes, right, Gorilla?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fucking classic.
It's great. Okay, now
and
because
that just made me think of it.
That explains it now. Because he destroyed his medicine before, now that's why he's throwing up. That's why he's vomiting. That makes full sense.
So are the aliens recharging their batteries at this point?
They're going on to their next targets. Their secondary targets.
The secondary targets.
And which are those?
Area 51?
No, not quite. They target the first wave of major cities, and then they're going to the second wave of major cities because they know there'll be refugees heading towards the major cities to increase the casualty rate.
Right. That makes sense actually.
And then they take down all the military bases as well. So
and then the third round is when they go to bumfuck Idaho, right?
Yeah. No, the third round's when they just annihilate the entire human race. And
good God.
Yeah, so, but I don't think we get to that point.
Well, I don't know why I'm watching this movie if we totally get annihilated. That would suck.
I will say this for for the aliens in this movie, they are pretty competent. It's just that there's one area they overlooked for them in this movie.
Oh shit! Her helicopter blew up.
You okay there, Gorilla?
Her helicopter blew up. Hey, Suzanne, how's it going?
Hey, Suzanne.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, please make sure we don't do any of those gifts in here, okay, for Suzanne? Yeah.
Yeah, and no gifts with shiny bright lights that blink all the time for
yeah, no blinking crap.
Well, nobody's done that here yet tonight.
Well, we're just reminding them they're Gorilla, that's all.
Ooh.
It's not being offensive, we're just reminding them, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm tired.
This is cool. I love these. Now, this is where a lot of those practical and visual work really well. It's like showing all this devastation. So cool. I don't know, baby.
Well, it's simple. They fired a massive kinetic plasma weapon at the city and torched it.
And here comes our counterattack. Attack.
Yeah. They call themselves the Black Knights.
Oh my god.
Was that another gay moment there?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man. Too much gayness in this film for me.
Hello, Germany.
It's not like I'm anti-gay, but it's like I don't need to see it paraded in front of me. Do your thing in your bedroom, not in my face, okay? Okay, this is where Will Smith gets to fly a plane or something and kill bad guys.
This is his plane right here.
Okay, I remember that. I remember seeing him flying the fucking jet or something. Yeah.
Raven. And the other call sign they have for.
I'm guessing those planes just now were CGI, right? I just thought they looked CGI.
There go the Black Knights.
Yeah, I will say this.
Maybe they should send in the Night Witches.
I will say this: the build-up of the first quarter of this movie is a little slow, but the middle part gets pretty good.
Well, I gotta say, Gorilla needs to watch the Seven Samurai now.
Okay, now here comes the action scene.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we get an action scene. Oh God.
What did you call blowing up the cities and shit? You didn't call that action scenes?
Well, I think of action as when there's two people fighting against each other, right?
Well, here it is, PvP.
Here we go.
Sorry, so you were bored with the cities?
No, I mean, of course that was action, but I think I want people like killing each other kind of action, right? Like not just victims standing on the sidewalk.
Now watch.
So here we go. Bam, 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 bang. Yeah.
No.
I have a feeling those missiles ain't gonna do jack shit, though, are they?
Gee, you're smart, PvP. You'll find out soon enough why.
Yeah, you'll find out why.
Well, these alien spaceships always have like some defense mechanism, don't they?
Force field.
See right here.
There you go. Force field.
Well, even Star Trek in the '60s had the shields, right?
The shields, yes. I call them force fields, though.
Well, I
know
remember
they're shields, but I call them force fields.
Yeah, but I remember Kirk would just say shields up, right?
Yeah.
And we all knew what that meant.
Keep watching.
Fuck. What's the point, guys? Duh. Okay.
Oh,
I'm putting this on the record. None of these assholes ever watched Star Trek, right? If they ever watched Star Trek, they would fucking know what the hell the problem is.
and now you bring out the alien ships. The
Of
tiny
course, they're
little
going to have fucking shields. Like, fuck. My God.
Hey, at least they took out one.
Oh yeah, they took out one gorilla while they were in flight.
They did not take out one. That
Yeah.
ship survived.
These guys are fucking lame. Sorry.
Damn, they got shields too.
Oh, fuck. You don't. Fuck. These guys actually had military training, and they don't know what a shield is. Fuck. Fuck. Good Lord.
Everybody's getting killed off.
These guys are embarrassing. I mean, if this is the best of the American military fighting these aliens, it's like we're fucked.
Uh,
Oh, fuck.
well, this is awesome.
Did you say watch his dick? I missed something.
But
No, this chase is great. You just watch it.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
I got to tell you, these effects still hold well.
Was it 1990, this movie?
1996. 96.
Yeah, these are pretty damn good effects for that time.
yeah, Kevin Chucky says Will Smith is really good at this.
Good Lord.
Oh God! Don't take your helmet, Marine. Boom.
I will
Well,
say
Harry
this.
Connick Jr.'s out of the show.
I will say this: the alien pilots are lousy shots, but once they lock onto you, you're screwed.
I think so. Here comes El Toro. Now they're attacking the military bases.
They're lousy shots at first.
Yes. It's so cool, though, isn't it, Dan? Oh, man. You know, this is how I want a true alien invasion to go. I want us to all be destroyed.
You want
We deserve it. We deserve it. We need to be wiped out.
Did you just say you want an alien invasion?
I want an alien invasion. I want it to come and wipe us all out.
No.
Well, Mikey,
why not?
Look, realistically, the alien race can just deploy a biological weapon against us humans, and then boom, war's over.
I don't think Mikey's being serious because I don't think he wants us to all die.
Well,
I'm just saying that, you know, there's certain people that don't deserve, like, if the aliens did invade, I mean, let's be fair. Would they, you know. Yeah.
Well, that's very unlikely. There's nothing here they're interested in, and we're more trouble than we're worth.
Yeah.
Well, I just watched First Contact last night, and
Whoa.
I
That's awesome.
I would want us to be invaded by the Vulcans, the Vulcan ship.
Now I gotta say, Dan, this is probably only very few good dialogue that Will Smith even says, like the whole thing.
Yeah, and I will say this: this is the first human victory against an alien ship right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will Smith has dialogue. Holy shit!
Yeah.
He has dialogue. Yes.
Says every actor has some weird shit going on, but Will Smith does best in these kind of movies.
Okay, I'm actually going to try and listen to this.
Yeah, please. Listen.
Okay, that's not dialogue.
Hold on.
Seriously?
Oh, this is great. Come on
Okay.
out. That's what they look like. Welcome to Earth.
That is kind of like War of the Worlds with the creepy aliens, right?
Yeah, but these are better looking creepy aliens.
And I will say that that's a punch that Gorilla would probably give the alien, saying, "Welcome to Earth, you motherfuckers."
Yeah.
No, that would have been what's his fucking name? Saying that another black guy, Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson would say that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Samuel Jackson would never do an action movie like this one.
Yeah, he has. He was in fucking RoboCop. We spent the whole movie waiting for him to say motherfucker, and that's the very last line of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
but
did
that was
the remake of RoboCop with Michael Keaton. He was in it.
That was a better movie than this, though.
This is a great movie, PvP.
I'm totally bored still. We've had like what 12 minutes of action in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
PvP, I know it's hard to please you, but come on. I mean, we're trying.
Kevin Turkey says, "Welcome to Earth."
No. Guys, if I don't like a movie, I don't like a movie, and I'm not saying I'm not saying I don't like it. It's okay, but I'm not going to love a movie just to please other people, right? Is what I'm saying.
So Mikey, are you saying you know how to please PvP then?
No, that's not what I said, Dan. But hey, keep trying. You'll get there.
Yeah, keep trying, Dan. One day you'll actually make a joke that makes sense. Oh my God,
He's air sick. This makes no sense. Jeff Goldblum's character is air fucking sick. It makes no sense.
It's all the hot air from DC. It makes perfect sense there, Mikey. It's all the hot air from DC.
I still think there's far too much of this stuff in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is I don't hate this. Judd Hirsch is a great actor and et cetera, but this is not an action. This is not action, right? This is not.
I understand you want more action than disposition or exposition.
If I'm going to watch an action movie, I want action. I want people, slicing each other apart or something. Right?
You know what? I'm going to give up. Never mind.
Yeah. So Kevin Turkey said Samuel's been in worse. Snakes on a Plane comes to mind.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm enjoying it, but everybody sells this as like bam, 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 bang, bang, gang, alien kills it, kill aliens, like it's one of the great action movies of all time.
Sure, they're taking out NORAD.
They sold it. I think people that sell this movie sell it badly because they misrepresent what it is. Right? It's not a bad movie, but it's certainly not the blockbuster bang, 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 shoot 'em up like some people say it is.
PvP, I'm going to explain something. The reason the Department of Defense guy is a douchebag, he's been covering up the aliens since that crash in Roswell in 1947. And the aliens that crashed are the same ones that are attacking the Earth now.
I think you're getting a little too worked up, Mikey, because I'm not saying I don't like the movie. It's a good movie, okay? I'm enjoying it, but I'm just saying I think that the people that rave about this film have kind of misrepresented it over the years and sold it as something that it's actually not. Because I think it's actually got a lot more. It's got a lot more drama, thoughtful drama than it does action. If that makes any sense. Because I like good dramatic scenes like this. I mean, I'm not against this at all.
This is one president that this douchebag for defense never told about Area 51.
I do like this actor as the president.
Bill Pullman. Yeah, he's a great actor.
He seems like a very steady, solid, rational president, and I think that's a good thing for the U.S.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my god! Oh god! Oh my god! She's driving through all kinds of flaming shit.
What do you mean? It's common practice in L.A.
I love the practical effects of this. I love the fact that they can use some of these scenes to make it look like it's LA destroyed and wiped out. The end hath come. Yep, extended version. It was never in the original.
Just think, if they filmed it today, Mikey, they wouldn't even have to decorate a set. They could just film it on location.
Yeah, but they did. They decorated sets and did everything. This is great. I love this film.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I love it. It's okay.
And Snow Twiggy, you're so crazy pilot at a point.
Okay, I'm going to challenge Kurla here. Since we're watching a 2.5-hour movie tonight, I'd say we got to go for a 3-hour movie.
Here's the first lady. So she survives. That's kind of hard for her to survive that helicopter explosion. I thought she was supposed to have died. It's great what he says to the alien.
Did he kill him or just
no? He just knocked him out. He knocked him out. And what the hell is that smell? Oh, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Will Smith, but I tell you, I couldn't stop laughing at everything he did in this film. Everything.
He must be. That's a bat painting right there. But
I would imagine
this is supposed to be the
Death Valley, probably, because that is the Salt Lake.
Yeah, that's before Area 51. That's like Groom Lake and like all that area of Nevada, which has Death Valley involved in it, and California. So
yeah,
this is also part of Utah because some of it was done on the Salt Lakes of Utah as well. So they had salt dunes and stuff.
Death Valley's not too far away from Hollywood, so that would make sense, right?
Totally. It's not on the map.
Basically, they could drive all their production trucks out there in the day to film this shit.
Yeah. Secret military installation, code name Area 51, Nevada.
Okay,
this guy's great. That's one of the Baldwins.
Oh, what was the Baldwin guy in Firefly? Alex?
No, this is Adam Baldwin. This is Adam Baldwin.
No. But the brother was Alec Baldwin in Firefly, was he?
Yeah,
not?
and this is him right here. Is
that the same guy?
Yeah, right there.
Adam, right there. Adam.
Holy shit, that is him. Holy fuck.
I told you that.
I love him. He's such a great actor. God, this guy is a great actor.
Same guy. Yep.
You should have had a major role in this film.
Well, welcome to the Drew 24 there.
Hey, Drew 24.
Yeah, PvP, that's what makes this a great movie. It's got drama and action. It's well-rounded, has a lot of heart and comedy thrown in.
So wait, did we lose brothers Curtis?
Yeah, he has a severe thunderstorm going through his area right now.
Oh no. Well, who's doing the point scoring here?
Well, who's the monkey?
Oh, that's the PvP. He's an anonymous monkey.
And PvP says Seven Samurai, welcome to Earth.
We got it.
I think that may be that you're just not into these 90s movies. That's a different era thing.
Oh, here's Brent Spiner.
Yeah, Data right there. There's Data.
No, that's not it. It's just you don't advertise a film as something it's not. And I have heard for decades.
But it is that way, PvP. You're just too drunk to understand it.
No, I'm not too drunk to understand you. I wish I was. But it's like I've heard for like 30 years that this is one of the greatest action movies of all time. It's like bang, bang, boom, boom, shoot, shoot, killing aliens or whatever. But it's not that at all. There's been like maybe 15 or 20 minutes of action in this whole movie so far. It's definitely not what I would call an action movie. Now,
Okay,
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think the movie itself is fine. I'm actually enjoying it, but to call this a boom boom bang bang action movie that's a misrepresentation of the film, because I don't think that's what how people have described it. I don't think they've described it accurately. That's all I'm trying to say.
All
Okay.
right, so can we try to calm down the volume here, please?
there's a little girl.
By the way, to Kevin, I don't really care what decade a movie is made. If it's a good movie that is entertaining in some way, so I'm not prejudiced that way. Hey, it's Data.
Yes, we said that already.
Yeah, said that already.
Yeah, I was just on a
Yeah.
tab, so I didn't see him.
Yeah, Drew Trap 4 says we have a huge area of flats that like just outside of Vegas. Data's in it, Spiders of Greatness. I was in the theater here in Vegas July 3rd, the second day of the movie was there.
And that's-
None of us knew back then how the movie would go.
Yeah,
Peaceful or violent.
This is great.
And when you show up in Area 51,
You wanna
etc.,
see?
all of us in the audience cheered because that's our thing here in Vegas, and they're pretty much all knew about it. It was an open secret.
All right. Well,
Okay.
This part is very important and interesting. Let's try to keep it down a little bit, please.
Yeah, please.
Mhm.
The freak show.
Oh fuck! That sounds like where I should be hanging out. I don't need a freak show though, because I'm hanging out with you guys, so that's pretty
So
cool.
look at these aliens, PvP.
Oh fuck! That looks nasty.
Oh, that's nasty. How nasty.
Those were the three.
Cleveland
Those were the
nasty.
three aliens. they found.
I would say I bet their wives are glad that they're in formaldehyde, and not doing them.
Well, these were the three aliens that came from the 1947 Roswell crash.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Good lord. Yeah. Anything can be killed that's alive.
Yeah. But Goldblum got through that technology.
Wasn't he still doing Star Trek when this was filmed?
Well, this came out in
this is about a year
'96.
after. Yeah, they stopped filming in the early part of '94.
Yeah.
Well,
And that was Generations.
yeah. Tell me what year did First Contact come out? Roughly.
Isn't this
First
1990?
Contact came out in 1996, I believe. Later this same year.
This came out in '96.
This is 96. I thought you said 1990. I'm confused.
Okay.
No,
so
this came out in 1996.
This came out in '96.
Okay. Thank you, Germ. That makes sense then.
Hey, look, it's
Now this is great.
Hey, look, it is the Stargate guy. That's where I know this guy from.
Hey, they're raiding Area 51. It happened in yeah.
Okay, come here. You want to see my clearance? Oh yeah, you're gonna shoot them. Remember, it's Area 51. They're authorized to shoot you by force.
Okay, if I can get a fake rubber dead alien corpse in my truck, I could get clearance to any military site. Is that correct?
Yeah. So you see, Dan, this is stuff that wasn't even in the original film.
Fuck. So this is like the 400-hour version of the film. Okay.
Yes.
I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah, and when it showed up there at 50 bucks, they're all we already.
Hey, Grill, I'm going
this is an action category as well as sci-fi. That's in the right category.
Girl, I'm going to send you a list of like 3.5-hour movies just to piss you off, okay? Not that I want to, but it's like we're watching this thing, so.
Watch this.
Seriously, there's been I thought this was like a bang bang action movie. There's been very little bang bang. I remember when Gorilla joked he was going to show Debbie Does Dallas. I bet there was a lot more banging in Debbie Does Dallas than this. I like Dave with long hair, though. That's kind of cool.
I don't think he's drunk. He's just bored there, Drew.
Oh, that's
right. I'm bored. No, Drew, you're right.
I'm bored and a bit drunk, actually, so fuck it.
Yeah, if you're watching this stream, please be over 21.
Hey, I already did my duty of put the disclaimer up.
Well, I was joking because that's drinking age.
Man, I'm way over 21, so I guess I get a free pass. Good Lord. Oh, come on. Is there adrenal court? What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
You knew about this place.
Okay, time to watch the extended edition of Lord of the Rings. We already did that, Drew. Pete, not all action movies are non-stop bang bang. This is still correct category for all this is listed. 4 hours for extended, yeah. Each one of the children.
Yeah, I get that the whole movie's not going to be bang bang every scene, but when you got a 2.5-hour film that has like 12 minutes of action, that's not what I call an action film. Let's face it, boys, this movie is mostly talky, just like this scene.
We're being exterminated.
It's all about talky. Come on, you know it.
I'm not going to be taking your opinion seriously until your blood alcohol level is below 0.1.
I never, Germ. That's fine, Germ. I never take your opinion seriously. So, no offense, but that's just the way I feel. Okay. But you got to admit, there's a lot of exposition in this film more than action. Come on. Can you not see that? Can you
the balance see that? Is almost exactly to what 99.9% of the major action movies are.
Well, I've seen action movies with a hell of a lot more action than this thing. Once again, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm enjoying it, but
yeah. Let's see.
You know, the thing is, too many people for too many decades have sold this as one of the big bang up action movies of all time. And when I'm actually saying it today, it's like, not so much. And that's not a criticism. That's just an observation. If you can accept that, okay?
I can. Not sure about Germ though.
Yeah.
Germ
As
will
I
never.
said about his blood alcohol level, his
Germ will
opinion
never.
will make more sense.
Germ will
once it
never
drops.
accept. Germ will never accept anything I say because he thought the Terminator show was better than Firefly, and I will
It
disagree
was
100%.
100% better.
You're 100% wrong, and I will not have a conversation about that, Germ.
All right, let's see. Drew said Lord of the Rings is 80% walking journey. It's okay. He won't remember how he feels anyway.
I gotta say, this actress is kind of sweet. She's really good. I gotta say, she's really doing good stuff in this movie. But they should have had more of her in this movie. It would have made it a more interesting film, right?
Vivica A. Fox, she is in most of this film.
But she doesn't get many scenes, does she? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, but the few scenes she gets are stellar. They're great scenes.
Yes, but she doesn't get many. Is what my point was. And, I'm kind of getting tired of arguing with you guys because I've already told you what I think about the film. I think it's perfectly fine, but it's never going to be in my top 100. So I really don't want to have any debates with anybody for the rest of the film. If we could do that, guys, because I'm getting
we can definitely do that. PvP.
At least they use some different blood.
It's okay to internalize some thoughts and feelings. Yes.
And Gorilla, if you want to hear him again, go ahead and free him up.
Oh, I was counting here.
Oh, I love this. The alien is basically giving him the finger.
I thought he was pregnant. It looks like it's pregnant.
No. That's not pregnant. No. That's
right.
Look. He's giving him a fuck you.
Okay, how does it?
Telepathy.
What the hell?
This is the actual alien. That's the actual alien inside the protective suit.
Simple. The alien's using his psychic powers to attack the doctor.
Isn't this awesome? Wow. Yeah. This is cool.
Oh, there goes Brett Spiner.
Well, no, he got it. Okay, never mind. I don't want to say because he does come back in the second one, but I won't say how. So
Reincarnation.
No.
Actually, I don't ever need to see the second one. This one was more than enough.
It's great what he does to him, though.
How did?
Ah!
Well, that's like in the Firefly movie, right?
No, wait.
Mm. No, that's the alien talking, right?
Through him, yes.
Yes, through him.
See, this is why I want Vulcans to land on planet Earth. Because Vulcans would be nice and friendly and learn and listen to rock and roll and get drunk, you know, at the
Vulcans
bar
don't drink.
like they do in First Contact, right?
Yeah,
God.
Vulcans will do that.
Yeah.
God, that's creepy as fuck.
I think it's a great looking alien, though, man.
Oh, it's fucking creepy as fuck, yeah.
And he's using that telepathy on the president.
Hey, were they trying to emulate Spock's death scene in Wrath of Khan with that?
Maybe.
Wow.
Well, they blew him away. I love what Adam Baldwin does at the end, though.
He checks the doctor to see if he's still alive.
No, but I mean, I like what he does to the alien at the very
Yeah,
end.
I know. I've seen it before, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. Dan, yeah.
Ugh.
I love that. Yeah,
Bald-
they're good. No, we.
Baldwin is an awesome actor, but I wish they'd used him more in this movie.
Yeah,
He's too good to be a minor character. Let's put it that way.
yeah.
Yeah, so some of these actors do not get the recognition they deserve.
I don't think Baldwin ever did. I really don't. Like, he was so good as Jane in Firefly. Like, he was so good at playing a complete asshole. But he became one of my favorite characters in that show because he did play his character so well as a total asshole, right? But the thing is, he had moments when you could relate to him because you just realized that Jane was only trying to basically survive in a very hostile universe, right? And I really liked his character, and Baldwin was fucking great. Like, the man should have got more fucking TV or whatever movies. He's a damn good actor, that guy. He's probably getting too fucking old now, though, I suppose. What?
That Baldwin, I think he's in his late 50s, probably, or early 60s.
Yeah. They keep talking about a Firefly reboot, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. I really don't.
Well, in this climate and how they do reboots, I hope not.
They would fuck it up, wouldn't they, Dan? They would totally fuck it up, wouldn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see. Drew says they have a biology suit, basically. Yeah, it's kind of like the Vorlons. It was a drinking game. We all be a hospital form of alcohol. It's kind of the fact that aliens couldn't even live on Earth. All the microbes and viruses would kill them. That's what made War of the Worlds great, is because it's our microbes that killed them off. She was laughing.
So are we saying that the rest of the dream will be our savior for our planet happening?
Hey, biological warfare, baby. Wave of the future.
Yes.
Wimp.
I would have shot him. I would have shot him dead in the head. No problem.
Dead in the head. Yeah.
Yeah, those are our B2s.
Yeah, tell me. We probably don't know this question to this answer, but when was the B2 introduced to the public, roughly?
I'm still amazed at this whole
Late
movie.
70s.
This whole movie, there's maybe been 20 minutes of
Hey,
explosion.
guess what, Gorilla? The first city to get nuclear bomb dropped on it is right around the area where Scurvy lives.
Huh. Has anybody seen Scurvy since the floods?
Yeah, Scurvy lives near Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't near the floods.
No, he wasn't. No, I made sure I checked on that. Raquel wasn't either, and I checked on Professor Brainy Specs. Both of
They,
them
they,
avoided
they,
the
they,
flood.
they are not allowed to drop a nuclear bomb anywhere near Jill, because Jill is too lovely and cute, and they can't do that to somebody that cute. So I'm just saying, okay? Because Jill is great and Jill is awesome, and you can't drop a bomb on Jill. Just saying. I better shut the fuck up now because I'm getting weird. Okay, sorry.
And tell me, do you think a nuke would really do anything against the damn ship? I mean, I already know the answer to that question, but talking about you guys.
I'm just really feeling very disappointed in this movie because I was expecting lots of explosions and action and starships fighting each other, and there's been very, very little of that. I just have to say. Come on, guys. There's been like what, maybe 20 minutes of explosions in this entire movie. It's mostly people just talking. And I'm not saying that's bad. I don't mind. I think it's a good movie, but it's not the movie that people sold me on because for decades I heard that this was the big blockbuster 4th of July action film that every red-blooded American needed to watch. I'm like,
Well, I'm sorry we disappointed
I'm
you.
not I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry, but where's the action? Where's the fucking action, Mikey?
Well, let's
Where
just
where
keep
is it?
watching it then, okay? Please.
Yeah, I will. Of course, I haven't passed out yet, but
You tell me enough times, you scream at me and tell me to shut up so I can
yeah.
watch films.
No, I'm just saying there's been very little action in a movie that was all advertised as action, action,
So
action.
don't ever tell me to shut up ever again, please. Whenever I'm
Well,
trying to talk and say something, don't tell me to shut up. Okay?
wow.
So that you can hear the film.
No, gosh, you're getting pretty angry there, Mikey. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just disappointed.
No, I'm just saying this isn't the movie I was expecting. That's all. Anyway, I will shut up.
I will say this: if I were the president, I would just keep nuking bombs on one ship and saying drop 25 nukes on one ship, see if that works to deplete their shield. But then if the shield is more powerful, their energy source is, I would say, all right, fuck it. Either drop all our arsenal on that one ship, or say fuck it, screw them.
Yeah. But I
Well,
have
it
to
is
say,
an
Dan,
energy shield. You're not going to wear it down.
yeah. But I do have to say, Dan, that the idea they came up with of how to bring down their shields, fabulous. Like this, just the perfect solution.
Well, Jerem, tell me, do energy shields have their limit? Do they absorb energy or do they project energy? Because if they have a limit on energy absorption, you can deplete the energy
You'd have,
shield. You just need
you'd have
power to take it out.
Oh,
you'd have to overwhelm it in one big shot. You can't just
all right.
chip away from it.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah, this did kind of make me feel sad that the fact that he's going to lose his wife.
I would say this: if she was bleeding internally, she would be coughing up blood eventually.
Yeah, but I mean, there was no way they could have got to her earlier, right? Because she had, the helicopter had crashed and she was in the wreckage, and
Well, they didn't know where she was.
that's true. Yeah,
Well, they thought she was dead.
right.
They're just a little early on that.
Yeah, and I love her. I love her little name she gives her, Munchkin. Obvious Wizard of Oz reference. Liar. Oh, so sad.
Oh yeah, and in case if you're wondering, that is the actress from Battlestar Galactica, the reboot.
Yeah, she played the Madam President, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Mary McDonald. Yeah.
And there, his wife just passed away right there. That's why he's in mourning right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what.
And that was
what did
very
make-
sad scene. Yeah.
Yeah, is Drew said what didn't make sense because they didn't bomb from above. Major issues for this movie technologically though, but it is movie. We do got they launched pretty much a nuclear missile at them. We do got nuclear bombs on missiles.
Yeah, but it would have been more effective from above.
I agree.
You get more area of contact with the shockwave.
Yeah. But of course, now that's irrelevant because they're going to figure out something later on. So, yeah.
No spoilers.
An extended morning scene. That's really cool.
You know, I'm playing. We probably don't know the answer to this, but I'm theorizing here. How powerful do you think the alien energy shield around their ships are? How powerful do you think they are?
Well, practically infinitely powerful. It's just a matter of the speed of the exchange rate between the mothership and the lower ships.
Right.
I mean, because the reason why Massacres, I brought this up earlier in term notes, but how much do you think it would take to bring down the shield of an alien spacecraft like this?
Well, considering you have infinite energy, it's all a matter of the rate of power that the mothership can send down to the individual ships. So, practically infinite. You basically couldn't overwhelm it.
Unless you target the mothership itself. To which we do have the tech for that. We just need a powerful enough rocket to which we can develop.
Yeah, but the mothership has shields as well, and the mothership has the freaking power core that's powering all the other little ships. So, essentially, infinite power.
And here's a War of the Worlds reference right here.
Yeah. Genius. A total genius.
And the world finds out about cyber warfare.
Yeah.
I would say this, and in real life, would that actually work on an alien computer system? Probably not.
What do you think, Jern? Do you think that AI could defeat aliens?
If it's compatible enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, welcome Daniel's Hot Topics. He goes, I love Independence Day. Basically, how would the Enterprise do versus all of them? And I just saw Independence Day resurgence yesterday. I loved it even more. I don't know why they failed.
I like this.
I don't know either. Never seen it. The mothership uses some kind of Tesla or remote power.
No.
And there's a major inconsistency issue at the end.
So we got to get around them now. I love this.
All right, now I do have a question. Does that computer virus take down their shields permanently, or just for a few minutes?
No. What it does is the virus creates a kind of an anti-protection on the shield. It bypasses what the shield does, giving other ships, other planes and stuff enough time to attack through it, to plow through it. It's a bypass.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
How you
Daniel.
doing? Yesterday Admiral Teague watched this movie, and that was it was so awesome. It just we were all talked about this movie. It was so cool. And then after that, I went to see the sequel. Dude, the sequel is even better, man, in my opinion.
No, it's not.
No, Resurgence isn't much better, Daniel.
What? What are you talking about? It was good.
No, it isn't. No, it's not.
I don't get it. I don't get it why it didn't get a sequel. It was good. Oh, now we're not going to get Independence Day 3.
Good.
Well, no, they never said they would do it. So anyway,
Well, they left it open for a sequel. Come on. You know
they
what happened.
did. They did, but
They
you
did,
know,
but it was never scheduled to be made.
right, which is a shame.
I
I would
mean,
have
the alien AI was on the Earth, and it did help. It did say it was going to help the humans rebuild and rebuild even better.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Let's
spoiler from Independence Day 2. Spoiler alert.
Whoops.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
of course, we couldn't even interface with the alien developed tech. We could. Computer systems couldn't work on aliens. Even Apple and Android are so vastly different that they were invented by humans. That's still
Yeah.
plausible. Because it come down to it's all still basically all the same basic tech, just more advanced than others.
Remember in this that Goldblum is playing a mathematical genius in a way. He did have MIT aspirations. He had all of that. So I like the fact that he was able to go up there with Will being the only best pilot they got left to fly the damn thing. So, you know. Your idea. That's right.
You know what hurt the sequel? Will Smith's decline. Just dropping off at the last second.
Oh no, he told them to go fuck themselves the minute they brought the project to him.
Yeah, and probably when you read the script too.
Yeah.
No. I read that he dropped off right before they started filming.
Well, yeah, because he didn't want to be typecast, Daniel. That was one of the reasons. You can't do that. He did.
Oh, now he's out of a job.
More importantly, there's a dozen people within arm's reach who are willing to kill you to reinforce that.
Yeah, and better yet, there's no Congress or any other politicians or political branch to stop the president because the president has unlimited power in theory now.
Right. Because all the Joint Chiefs and everybody else got wiped out. And the vice president. So, yeah. Now, you're never going to see this in real life. You're never going to see Arabic or the Muslims or anybody try to associate with the British. You're never going to see
They're not British. They're not
British?
Those are the Israelis. It's Israeli and Iraqi Air Force.
Right.
Whoa. Did hell freeze over?
Yep.
Well, yeah, I guarantee you Tel Aviv and Baghdad have already been taken out.
Japanese.
The power of a common enemy will make enemies allies if the threat is big enough.
Morse code. Isn't that cool? A simple coding and communication technique that aliens don't even know. Morse code. Yeah. And he's drinking again. I'm drinking. I'm a pilot.
Mikey, tell me what is the actor's official background when he took this role? Was he in the Air Force as well, or was he in another branch too? You said he was in the military. What part of the military was he in?
He was in the Air Force in Nam. He piloted some of the aircraft that dropped the napalm and stuff on the Vietnamese. So he was in that part of the Air Force.
Are you talking about the actor or the character he plays?
The character he plays, Russell Case.
What about the actor himself? What was he in the military as well? Because you said he was,
Randy
or
Quaid?
yeah.
That's a good question. I don't think he was, though. I don't think Randy Quaid, the actor, ever got into the military.
Because he did say something that the actor was in the military, was he, or was I mishearing you?
No, Randy Quaid never served in the military.
No, he never served in the military. No. He actually missed that bucket a few times. There were a few takes that they had to do because apparently Jeff Goldblum cannot shoot a broken Coke can into a bucket. So and of course you recognize Rance Howard, the father of Ron Howard and Clint Howard, and
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we couldn't even begin to interface with the alien computer tech within hours of discovery. It would take much, much longer to even figure out how it works, not using binary, etc. Dale was able to scan signal in a way to check and hack the system. BS. And no one in Area 51 knew how to use a PC either. David had to teach them how to. LOL. The only thing that makes it believable to me is that the aliens really are locusts and didn't develop this tech that they stole or acquired like some species in Star Trek. Many dumb species in Star Trek are powerful but don't know how to use fully fixed. The great speech is coming.
yeah,
No, but
demonstrate.
it can still be possible. If they didn't put any security on their tech,
Right.
thinking that they're more powerful.
More importantly, they are close enough since they were using our satellite signal to basically cheat. So
Yeah.
essentially all David did was reverse the process.
Yeah. Well,
And here comes the famous scene of the movie.
Yeah, here we go.
That was an accident.
It was.
What, this?
No,
No.
the double take on the Good Morning.
Mankind. But from Annihilation. Great line.
And roll credits.
And roll credits. Yeah. Yeah. I knew you would say that, Gorilla. I knew it. Oh, man. You've been watching CinemaSins like me. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Roll credits. Suzanne loves that when we do that. You know, when they say the title of the movie, somewhere in the movie, you go, roll credits. Yeah.
Look at how smart we are, but we can't communicate with dolphins that have brains our size. I can talk to a dolphin. What are you talking about? That's what I mean. They know how to use it, but don't know how to protect it.
Yeah,
They're
and
fully from hacking or whatever. It's a movie.
and Drew, we do know how to talk to a gorilla. We're talking to him right now.
Yeah. So I guess we're the higher form of MST3K fans there, Dan.
What are you trying to say, Mikey?
I'm saying that MST3K is well known for their characters that talk through bad movies. Well, if you think this is a bad movie, we're still, but we know it's a good movie. We're still talking through it. So I just like comparing us to MST3K. That's all.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised P is not still bitching and moaning about how boring this movie is.
Kind of hard to do that when you pass out.
Yeah.
Well, his mic is not muted unless he muted himself, because I don't see the mute option on his mic right now.
He's just a quiet snore.
Yeah, unlike some other hosts here named mainly Gorilla.
Al Sonora, Dream of a Muffler.
All right. So here's where these two guys get. This is damn. I forgot the damn. There. Yeah. Boy, almost put a hex on the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree. 94 MIB are both classics.
Yeah.
They just had the unfortunate habit of making sequels.
Yeah,
unfortunately. If it's only the first day the aliens destroyed the major cities, the credits roll would be epic. Not till the fat lady sings another great line. ID4 and MBI are classicals.
And that was taken from Airplane. Yeah, and that was taken from Airplane. He did that on purpose. That was improvised. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of improvised stuff on this back end. Like with when he begins his speech.
Yeah.
He messed up legitimately. They told him, just keep going. We'll redo it.
Yeah.
Later. When they tried to edit in the redo, it wasn't working. The best cut they had was when he just started again, and it just worked.
Yeah. I think they kind of made a mistake here too. Germ is when he accidentally backs up and hits it goes backwards. He says, "Oh no, it's upside down."
Spoilers.
Yeah, well, actually, that does make sense.
Well, it's a minor spoiler, Gorilla. Come on.
Ooh. Well, he wrecked the paint.
Oops. What does that mean? What do you mean, oops? Yes. Without the oops. That away.
Oh,
And
Well, you can have it after the war's over.
well, they gave him one of those miniature models. He has it in his house, Gorilla. Will Smith has one of the miniature models of the alien craft. Yeah, he has that. So too late. He did get it. It's Area 51. Let's destroy Area 51. Yay! You still with me over there?
I do believe this is what we all dream of, even though we're too peasant like to reach this high up.
Yeah. Well, I think that a lot of us wanted to be astronauts at one time or other.
You know, more and
Beautiful.
more.
I love this. I love all this choreography and all this other special visual effects. It's very awesome.
And there's
Isn't that a
some
great
other
looking ship? That's a horny one, isn't it? It's got the horns at the end. Yes. Oops. Uh-huh. Wow. I have to say that's pretty impressive. First
No,
time you get to see the whole big
There was a queen
mothership.
on that ship that we never saw.
What?
Yeah. What was that, Daniel?
There was a queen on that ship that we never saw.
Well, we did not know there was a queen on this ship at all until the second
Until
movie. Thank
the
you,
second
Daniel.
one, because the second movie came out. Yeah.
I don't know if
To
you
me,
guys remember before ID4, to bring alien movies outside of instruction and alien invaders. So they had to work on the theaters with the shock they wanted to wipe.
Yeah, the
Like
people
people
outside
that
are
are
going to
see
get
themselves.
killed.
And the Baldwin character's like, oh, now she tells me. Now I'm supposed to remember that there are people outside. Thank you.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're here, Daniel's Hot Topics. I know you remember this film. It's really
Yeah,
good.
and it's nice to have a very naive voice to the point of being oblivious.
I remember seeing this movie in the theaters back in '96. I loved it.
Yeah, it was really good. I was just telling them, Daniel, that when they blew up the White House, everybody in the theater cheered.
Why?
Because it was the White House. It got destroyed. They were happy.
I mean, I can understand. I understand why, to a certain extent. But again, why? Why did they hate the government that much back in 1996?
No,
Yes,
who was in office.
Yeah, guess who was in office then?
Bill
And
Clinton.
you'll understand completely.
I know who was in office, but
Yeah.
but the trust in government was not as bad as it is now. Back then, it was still moderately high.
No, not
What?
really.
Wait. Are you saying it's worse now?
Yes,
It's
our
worse
trust in
now.
government, it is. Yes.
Yes, worse now.
Of course, Daniel was saying, "Oh no, it's better than ever." Really? No, Daniel, it's not.
No, I didn't say it was better. I was gonna say maybe it just didn't really get any worse. It didn't change or anything. It's still the
I
same.
beg to differ, Daniel. It's gone down the shitter. Trust the government, it has.
Yeah, but,
I mean,
let's finish. Yeah, let's finish out, guys, because it's almost over.
I'll just one more thing for Daniel. From what I hear, a certain poll a while ago said that 20% of the population in the U.S. only trusts the government that much. 20%.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Let's see. Jupiter had out of 50% of Earth's population within 30 set. Oh, that they wiped out. And is there blank at panels? I don't know. Also, they coordinated to destroy Earth's population. They didn't start with Pentagon and all major military installations. Instead, they attacked population centers first. That makes no sense and shows. Well, less people to fight them. Gross misses in the 90s. And these aliens are not that smart. No, they never gave them credit.
No,
for
they're
being smart.
not. they're scavengers. They're not quite intelligent beings, even though they had a pretty good protective shield system.
Yeah, they probably stole that.
Probably.
I think they built that ship. They built all their technology, I think.
No.
They stole their technology. They stole their technology.
They stole the technology from their planet.
They're parasites. They go through that in the
Yeah.
second one. That
They're basically the Borg. They are.
Yeah.
Well, not quite the Borg. I don't know if you really consider these aliens. They are parasites, but I don't think you consider them like a simulation like the Borg did.
Well, they do steal the technology, Mikey, and they do reverse engineer it.
Well, they do. They do, but I mean, they borrow it. I mean, yeah, they take it and borrowed it, but I think the Borg are a bit more complex and definitely better fighters than these guys. No. Just saying.
Well, Mikey, at what point does technology and fighting skill diminish?
Yeah, that's a good question. When does it diminish until it's totally ineffective?
I will say this: when your technology is advanced enough, either your killer instinct gets better or it gets worse because you rely on that technology a lot more to do all the work.
It just takes a little bit of time. The virus just takes a little bit of time.
Right. Well, that's why That's why Holman's character, the president, said, "Let's try one more time," and it got through.
Boom! There it is.
Boomish. Coco hit.
Well, if they shoot Will Smith down, then what else do they shoot at?
You see, millions of dollars of missiles that they have to use to destroy these things.
You know what bothers me though is even as they're attacking with their planes and stuff, why didn't they just go ahead and fire out nuclear missiles that they still had left, even at the time that they got the planes attacking? That's what I didn't understand. You see, Jerm, this would have probably been a great idea to go ahead and drop those nuclear missiles from above while the planes distract them down below.
Yeah, but that would take out all your planes as well.
Little collateral damage. I'm kidding a little bit there, Jerm. Okay. This is funny though. I like this. Zoops. Yeah. Come on now. The aliens have leftovers and they're going to come and bomb the entire base. This just made no sense to me. That they let those people out of their RVs all that time. They could have brought them in for safety. Earlier. But,
let's see, Crow says the show is over. Oh, almost. And that's what I mean. I think that they stole most of the tech. Usually they have telepathic powers, but they have some things that we ain't see. So a Pac-Land. ID4 aliens are sure. The Borg not only steals, but they integrated fully in their understanding of the tech they stole. The Borg would absorb these aliens. Jeez.
And by the way, that's the only time you're going to hear Goldblum say, "Oh shit," in the whole film.
Yeah. And let's see. Drills are jerks, nuclear vessels. And that's what I mean. The B-2 bombers no longer exist. They couldn't be flying and ready to help the top of the ship. Bunker busters would tear through the middle with no shields. Yeah, and the B-2s there, they need to be maintenance after every flight.
Well, that plus you could also infer what happened to the B-2s if that well enough into the movie, they could have taken out
Hey.
the B-2 base in a military attack.
Hey, so Dan, now she's using that line. This could be our last night on Earth. We're both divergents one day, but at least we'll be together. So this is a added scene.
I have a feeling he's gonna get laid here.
Yeah, I don't remember this scene. I don't remember this scene.
This is the
Director's
extended
cut, Daniel.
version of it. Director's cut, Daniel.
Oh,
This
look,
is
now,
Roland-
now
yeah.
does Will Smith's kid and the President's kid get together?
Yeah, this is the ID for director's cut, Daniel. That's so cool.
Yeah, they're just scratching the paint. That's all they're doing.
Well, the ship is so massive, of course they're scratching the paint.
Go get him. Dun, dun, dun. I have to say, folks, I have to say to everybody that Randy Quaid has one of the best lines ever in this film.
Which one?
I don't want to ruin it for Gorilla, but this is one of the best lines in the film. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, there you go. You're dead. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're calling for Christ. There he is. Oh, I love this. Gentlemen, let's plow the road. I love this. Guns. This is so sad. Malfunction. Oh, man.
Well, he's dead anyway.
Oh, yeah. But like I said, I love what he does. Yeah. Get ready to fire it.
And here comes a very famous line from this movie.
Yeah.
And I love this line that he says.
I do too. I love this. Hello, boys. Boom. Nice. Yeah.
Crows is still trying to connect to Mike.
What would you say, Gorilla, if you had that main weapon attached to you and it couldn't detach and you were going up there to blow them to hell? What would you say?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, that's a great line because he knew he wasn't coming back. Yeah, that is a great line, Dan. It truly is. And they're all celebrating, but of course he's pissed. I am.
Yeah, V2's rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had V2s.
I'm back. That's it. I can't. Why people can't see how. Well, he missed the good part.
That's half of
not your
PvP's
camera,
problem.
It's a
All the good
microphone that's
movies
acting
he
up
passes
there.
out by the time the good part comes along.
Yeah. What were the jump fires doing alongside the B2s? Running cover.
Yeah.
I will say this, by this point, the aliens know that they lost the war right here. And I will say this: the one thing about the sequel retcon is that they said the movie said this mothership was their whole civilization, and yet the sequel said, oh no, it was just a mothership of a force that strolled in to try to conquer Earth.
Right. So this was like an advance, basically an advanced scouting party.
Well, scouting more like a military expedition, Mikey.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's
this
what I
was
meant.
the expeditionary fleet, basically one ant colony out of a lot of interconnected ant colonies.
Right. Just an expeditionary force of the aliens.
Yeah, and they happen to be military as well. Unless this ain't a true military fleet of theirs. I call this a military expedition fleet because they have warships in this fleet.
Yeah, they do. No, not a chance in hell. Denied.
And here comes a very good, right here. Uh-oh.
Yes.
He's dead.
No, it didn't kill him, but it was in the back. Oh, no, fat lady.
Run, boys, run!
And this was this is where before they got caught, but then they got loose. This showed their initial invasionary force, right? I know the second film shows it more.
They showed that on the way in.
Yeah. Yeah, but they showed more of it. They showed more of it in the second one, Jerry.
You know what? If there are queens for these fleets, I say these queens in these fleets are, for our equivalent, is a commander or a general for this massive force of ships right here. There is a grand queen in charge of their civilization.
Sure.
Which this part doesn't make sense. They just ran past all those ships trying to evacuate,
Right.
but they're closing the door.
Yeah. Elvis says they left the building. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone.
Oh, like more homoerotic undertones right there.
Absolutely.
Like the aliens say, "What the hell is this?"
Right. He goes,
Goodbye.
Yep. Great explosion. And then he catches up to them. The shockwave.
And if that really happened, they should be dead by now.
Yes.
I never understood how they survived that.
Well,
Oh yeah, the shockwave. Yeah, I don't know.
The force dissipates the further away from the initial explosion.
Oh.
It dissipates.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, because
Grill, they're in space. The shockwave does not dissipate unless you're in the atmosphere, I think. Is that correct?
Not necessarily. It's
There wouldn't be a lot of shockwave.
yeah.
There wouldn't be any kinetic or gravitational energy. It'd just be pretty much nuclear, or whatever type of power they're using coming out.
Yeah, Kronos, I'm the host tonight. Where's all the action? There's no action. That's where the action. Hold on. I see the first script of the ones who prepare the planet for the harvest of the queen, etc.
I got something on radar.
So they crash landed. Don't worry. They want to fix the ship. They know how to fix them. They
Yeah.
don't fix anything.
Yeah. Now this was filmed in Utah at the Bonneville Salt Flats. Because I recognize the salt flats. I drove through Utah before.
Gee, did you end up with more than one wife?
He did not crash. It was a perfectly safe landing. It's just the hull was superheated.
Yeah.
So when he touched down on the salt flats exploded.
Right.
And Mikey, do you get the Utah joke I told you?
I didn't hear
No
it.
one got the Utah joke, Dan.
Yeah. Not bad at all. Oh, so this is healthy? He's basically just told Zed, fuck you, I'm going to go smoke now.
Hey, one cigar's not going to kill him.
Yeah. I know, I'm just being facetious, Gorilla. Yeah. Oh, boy.
And that's the mothership parts falling to the planet.
Right. Yeah, their lead mothership fallen to the planet. Now that's it. That's it, Gorilla.
Until the unnamed sequel that people will want to forget.
Yeah.
And there's no way they would have been able to land the ship that survived would have burnt up in the atmosphere without shields.
Yes, that's true, Drew. But of course, we are talking about science fiction and some basis of reality, notwithstanding.
I guess you could say it was made by super strong material that even if it exploded and went through the atmosphere, on top of that, it didn't quite dissipate.
We could go with that. Sure.
It survived going up well enough without shields.
Yeah, we have like a bunch of satellites and returning equipment that survived coming through the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's kind of like the masterpiece, The Rise of Skywalker, Episode 9. You know, even though the Death Star,
please don't bring that up. Please don't. My God, please don't.
Well,
Yeah,
even though
don't
the
do
Death
that,
Star
Dan.
exploded.
Yeah, no, Dan, if you do that, you're going to make Sif Dan implode from inside out.
Oh my God, the Star Wars sequel trilogy is hot garbage. Don't bring it up again, Daniel. Don't.
Yeah, please don't do that. That's torture to him. Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you. Jesus. Gorilla, what'd you think then? What was your thoughts on it, Gorilla?
Good.
Yeah? What would you have given it the first time? What would you have given it?
Oh, I'll give it an A-. I thought it was
Okay,
fairly
cool.
bright.
Yeah. That's about what I gave it the first time I saw it in theater. So.
Hey, Gorilla, if you like this movie, you're gonna love the sequel.
Oh no, he's not. Resurgence is not that good. Come on, Dan.
Yeah,
it isn't.
and let's see. I know Cross is trying to get on, but he's got but it's not working. But so we got a total of 26 times your PvP was complaining about the movie or saying how bored he was.
I will say this. I will say this, Daniel. I find it truly amusing and somewhat sad how you are basically so optimistic that you're naive to the point of being taken advantage of.
Who?
Daniel is.
Well, if Daniel likes something, he likes it, No, I don't judge him for that.
I am getting the Vader clip for him, though.
What's that term? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm getting the "Don't Make Me Destroy You" clip for Daniel when he says stuff like that.
Right. Don't make me hurt you.
All right, so Drew said the non-American version would have had them die in the explosion in the Martian. At least that would have made more sense since Will didn't want to be in the sequel. Yeah, but they dropped the ball on that.
Well, yeah, and for what I hear, they actually wrote Will Smith's character off. I mean, either he was going to appear halfway into the sequel, and then they killed him off, and Will Smith probably did not want that, or Will Smith said, screw you, and they killed him off in the intro as he died in a test pilot incident.
Yeah.
Well, they were testing their new technology that they borrowed. I'm putting in hand quotes from the invading aliens, and that's when they said that Will Smith's character got killed in a training accident with one of the brand new technology stolen flight things that they had. So
all right, don't spoil the movie, the resurgence for me. But anyhow, I gotta get this wrapped up here. But
all right,
Will would rather be semi-lame movie with one of the worst actions than a big movie his own. Yeah. And because Will will probably want the same amount of money for this role, like $40 million. Oh, that all? But all right, so thank you to Drew24 for coming. Sit in. You promote him since he's on your channel.
Yes, the Drew24. He does arm wrestling videos among some other videos, but I haven't checked out his channel lately. But if you like arm wrestling videos or any other videos in general, please check out his channel. He usually does make good videos.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. And thank you, Cross, for coming. Sorry you couldn't get your mic working to get on the panel. Well, I'd love to have you on the panel.
Yeah.
And I can't thank you, Kevin Trekkie, for coming. He started to do some videos and shorts and all that, so make sure to check out his channel there. He especially had one of the choppers going up and fighting the wildfires in Canada, some of them. There's some of the thunderstorms there.
Yeah.
And scroll. And while I'm scrolling, Mikey, promote yourself.
Okay, well, as you guys know, Monday through Thursday, 12 noon, I do one show per day. Red Dwarf on Monday, TOS Tuesday, Get Smart on Wednesday, and A-Team, my favorite show of all times, on Thursday. And next Saturday, I believe, Sifdan and I, and hopefully PvP, will be doing another watch party with TOS, and then we'll watch it, and then we'll review it and talk about other sci-fi related items. So that's what's coming up this week for Mikey's Who's For.
All right, thank you, and thank you, Curtis Selby, for coming. He has his channel there, and his Nothing to See Your Sister channel. Right now, he's focusing on his thing called the Voice from Northern Oklahoma and his car chats. But he has somewhat of a political channel there. It's the playest political chat you'll ever see. I think the Phantom Boomer Explorers are coming. Right now, he's running some kind of vampire thing on his Cosmic channel, so make sure to check him out. He also does watch parties on Wednesdays and Fridays. There, they put the trailers for him on his YouTube channel. And That's it. Anchorman's on your tail, so promote him.
Well, I'm waiting Mikey's help with this too. When I know Anchorman, he's a Star Wars fan. He does make some Star Wars videos, and he does do movie reviews. Unless I'm talking out of my butt, but Mikey can help me with Anchorman.
Yeah, Anchorman is very well versed in Star Wars, and he actually is an artist. He can draw some really great portraits of from different of characters from different sci-fi genres, different franchises, and he and his friend Elijah, known as Little Blue, they do some commentary and some reviews of other previous sci-fi movies. So yeah, Anchorman's very good person, and he's got a good channel. So make sure you check him out.
All right, thank you, and thank you, Old Man Bird, for coming. He has a few guitar videos on his channel, so make sure to check out Old Man Bird. There, and I believe that is everybody that's. I think it's Suzanne XT for being in the Cosby there. We had a few others come into the Cosby, but that's everybody. Daniel, you want to promote yourself?
Yeah. I'm Daniel Talk Topics. I like to hang out on people's chats, live streams. I don't do videos just yet. I'm working on it, and that's pretty much it.
All right, thank you. Cynthia.
Alrighty, to all your viewers and chatters and panelists and know me and don't know me, Sci-Fi Sit-In, you should cover different sci-fi TV shows or movies. I do my sci-fi watch parties, and on Wednesdays at 7:30 Pacific time, and we're doing the Continuum TV show, and hopefully it's still good. And I do my live streams on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time, usually on Saturdays. And I'm going to be doing my season finale this Saturday coming up. And I do crossover stream ideas with Germ and Gorilla's Censored Thoughts if they want. They usually do, the nice guys about that. I try to upload a new video on my main channel towards the beginning of next week or at the end of the previous week. And I do have a secondary channel called Alt What Sorcerer Dan. On that one, I cover Japanese anime, cartoons in general. And right now we're doing the slime animation. It has adult themed themes in it. It's a good show. Not Rule 34, everyone. And if you know what it is, don't look it up. And beyond that, that's all I have to say about my two channels. So I'm turning over to Germ to give his own little self-promotion. Hopefully he remembers everything that he promotes.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll have Godzilla versus Monster Zero.
Awesome, I love that one.
Most well-known, well-seen Godzilla movie in the United States, because TNT literally showed it 3 times a month for a period of about 12 years. And we have the Wednesday roundtable. Come on, say whatever you want, but doesn't mean I won't give you shit for it, and any of the other guests may not give you shit for it.
All right, thank you. Thank you, PvP, for being on the panel. He has his music playlist on his channel, so make sure to check those out. As for me, we'll have the Cigar Lounge there on Tuesday. Thursday, we'll be doing season 1 of the Twilight Zone, because I've fallen asleep on 3 out of the 4 of the Sarah Chronicle things, so we're done.
And when
Friday,
you fall asleep on the Twilight Zone, we will give you infinite amount of shit for it.
all right.
Yeah, if you do, I'm going to start bitching at you, Gorilla.
Alrighty. And also then Friday we'll have the Waltons review. The next Sunday, I'll see about Sunday, but I don't know which movie yet. I'll pick one. No, it won't be a mystery movie night.
And what's the name of the episode for season 5, episode 2, Gorilla?
Fuck if I know. Something about like grandma, the hospital or something, or I don't know.
Do you want me to look it up, or I don't have to, but I could.
I bet you I'll be faster at it than you.
I can find it. Don't worry.
Just remember, girl, when you're looking for a source, Freevee is ending. relatively soon.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
This month, Freevee will be shut down permanently.
Yeah, it's called The Vigil.
Yeah, the vigil. The vigil. Yeah. That's the second one we're doing, right? Yeah. So yeah, then there's the comeback, then there's the baptism, and finally the firestorm. That's the one you'll be shut down on.
Yeah.
Just say
So, all right. So with that, everyone have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.
Thanks to you